It was really good. University of Miami Hurricane football fans. Your boy Alonzo 1219, aka Die making sure that I can hear myself very clearly. I can see clearly now. The rain is coming. So I'm making sure I can see myself very clearly. Seeing that the family is on. Um, for everybody who comes onto the channel, I would definitely appreciate if you can give your boy um, a like and a thumbs up and a share. Things like that, help the family out a little bit. You guys have definitely showed me a lot of support over the past couple of weeks, and I definitely appreciate all the support you guys have shown me. Um, I'm pretty sure some of you guys watched my halftime antics. I was very, very excited with the start of the Mr. Nikolsky Perry. I mean, not the start, but the play time of Mr. Nikolsky Perry. Um, I feel like most other fans feel like we have started a new era. We have started. I'm trying to move this light around a little bit. A brother like real dark skin, so I'm trying not to, disappear in the background. But definitely excited about the play of Nikolsky Perry. I'm definitely happy that he finally got his fair opportunity to play, and I think he did a great job. So, but we'll see in the comment section. Um, what I am disappointed about is, in my opinion, another typical type of Coach Rick performance in the second half. Instead of stepping on their throats, we let off the gas. And when you do that, when you do those type of things, the players kind of let off the gas as well. So I think that those are things that we need to work on. You can still see I'm flossing my shirt. I have hopefully a new person who's going to be doing the shirts for me and the hats. I have to have a conversation with that person later on this evening. I know I don't sound as excited as I was at halftime, but it kind of dulled me. They kind of dulled me to sleep a little bit. Anything happen? Anything happen? So it kind of dulled me to sleep. But the phone lines are open. The number is 803-201-0135. Um, if anybody wants to, talk or comment or let me know what they thought about it. But first off, the player Nikolsky Perry, he threw that interception. I think he threw one. I'm not sure. I think he threw only one. He threw that interception at the trying to go on that deep ball. I think he was kind of feeling himself a little bit, and he had to be brought back down to expectation. But I'm not upset with the interception. I think he missed a few balls, but when this is basically he didn't start, but this is basically your first real test. You know what I'm saying? Those things are gonna happen. I think he'll get better. I think we've seen a confident guy. We've seen the offense that was more confident. Look at Brevin Jordan. Brevin Jordan had a hell of a first half. Yeah, Virginia Tech gonna lose to Old Dominion, but I'm not gonna pick at Virginia Tech, man. I'm telling you, I'm not doing it. And you're not setting me up for that one, man. I'm not picking at teams that's lose because if you think they're gonna lay down for us because they lose to Old Dominion, that's not gonna happen. Actually, that might make them players even tougher. So I'm not gonna no, I'm not gonna pick at VT. That's not gonna happen. Um, Yeah, he did have a wide open receiver deep. He had a wide open receiver underneath when he went for the touchdown. So those are things those are definitely things that we're gonna miss. Those are things that he's gonna miss. He hasn't played, so I'm definitely not gonna get upset with him about that. Hold on one second. Let me grab my root beer because I'm kind of thirsty. I need something to drink, and this is live, so. Yep, I'm thirsty. I'm giving Mug a shout out. I mean, NW shout out. So, yeah. So those are things that I'm going to get mad at him about. I'm not going to get mad at him about missing wide open receivers just because he hasn't had the opportunity to play. This is his first real opportunity to play. But I'm gonna give it some shout outs to the offensive line. They played a lot better. People can say whatever they want to say. The O line played a lot better. The O line played a lot better. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. So I mean, it's not like I mean the O line look, even though it was against it was against a inferior opponent. Just look how much better the O line looked. Just look how much better the O line looked. Just look how much better the whole team looked with Perry in the game. And the question was asked to me is, well, it was stated that now it's Perry's team. I'm not so sure about that. I'm hoping that it's Perry's team, but I'm not so sure. I know why I'm having my hearing problems right now is because I don't have everything connected. See, I'm new with this. I'm getting everything. There we go. I think. Let me see. That may be the problem that I have. Hold on. That may be a little bit better. That may be a little better if y'all guys can hear me a little bit better. Like I said, I'm working on this new system that I have, so trying to get pretty good at it. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, I didn't have an issue with the offensive line. I think that Perry made the whole offense look way better. Yep, wait until Amari Richards get back. A guy said it earlier. The commentator said it earlier in the game. He said, "Let's play that game one, that LSU game over again." I remember myself. I remember I said that. I felt like it would have been a better game if Perry would have played. You know, I felt like it would have been a better game. We had guys getting on defense about last week's game. Look at where our defense is still ranked number one in a lot of different categories. Top 5, top 10 in most categories in college football. So that's why I say we give our defense too much grief sometimes because they have consistently been good. So they're not, you can't be perfect. Today, our second and third string defense gave up some plays. I'm not upset with that because those are second and third string guys. So I'm not upset with our second and third string guys giving up plays. You have to learn how to play football by playing football, and that's what they haven't been doing. But they played today. But Nikosi Perry, he's just looked awesome today. Jeff Thomas was out; he was hurt. Amari Richards didn't play, and I'm telling you guys, man, bro, we are loaded. But still one of my main concerns is look at what happened in the second half. We gave up 17 points in the second half. Our offense only scored 7, and we looked very lethargic because I think the play calling kind of got less aggressive, and he let off like he does. And that seems to be a typical Coach Rick thing. You look at, like I said, you look at a few weeks ago when Georgia played South Carolina. They just I don't remember last time Georgia beat South Carolina that bad. Definitely under the Rick era, you know. So yeah, he still concerns me. He still concerns me. I'm gonna put the number in the chat if anybody wants to call. Just let me know, and or just call into the show. You know, I was expecting to come on here and be hollering and screaming and yelling. Like, I'm glad I did do a halftime show because I would have been kind of aggravated with the second half. Even though I'm not, like, overly aggravated, I just felt like the offense kind of they kind of, you know, just, I don't know, they just went away in the second half. They just went away in the second half, and I don't know why. I have no idea why we went away in the second half. So I just put the number in the chat. And if anybody wants to call in, they can call in. If anybody, I just put the number down in the chat. If anybody wants to call in, they can call in. Somebody, I got a call in right now. Yeah, who we got?
Yo,
Who we got?
this big homie, man, this Dread, man. You got me, man. Miami Hurricane calling in right now, man. I just watched the game. I actually got a chance to watch only the second half. And like you said, man, once again, man, Rick is just, I don't know exactly what happened, but I feel like it's a momentum changer, man. You get the kids down in the goal line, you don't kick a field goal like normal football goals, man,
Well, I actually didn't get. I actually wasn't upset with that play call. I wasn't upset with going for the touch. I mean, going for the touchdown and going. I was just upset with the pace of the game seemed to slow down a little bit. We got some more guys calling in, but I got someone online, so y'all give me a second. The play call and the pace of the game just seemed to be kind of a lot slower than it was in the first half. But you said you kind of missed the first half.
Yeah, I actually missed the whole first half, and I went there, up on point, and just actually sat back and watched, man. And it's just like, what happened? When the coach was in the game, and then, we throwing Weldon in like we playing Savannah State. I don't know what he's thinking, Weldon should get absolutely 0 reps. If Malik is on the bench, it's in the coach's show, and Weldon was so nervous he ended up fumbling the ball in their territory. I ended up leaving Buffalo out.
Well, do me a favor, so you don't get so down on yourself. Hopefully, you recorded the game. Go back and watch the first half, and you would definitely feel a lot better. I wish I would. I'm gonna go back and watch the first half and see how much. I think he slowed the game down a lot. I think we got ahead 24-0, and then we came out in the second and went up 31-0. And I think he kind of slowed down. He wasn't as aggressive.
Man, he's doing that, but then he's actually going through the steps of it's still a competition thing. I feel what is in the game now. They're talking about the spot I had that, but man, when you have a player like N'Kosi Perry making plays, I did see N'Kosi kind of spin out of trouble and throw a lob that which Hightower actually thought he was still in high school where the ball was gonna fall in his lap. He's fought to get the ball, absolutely not. So it's like, you have to work, these passes have to work with each other, man. But from what I've seen, N'Kosi looked absolutely good on the pass. He had the Cager, he was able to escape, a little bit of the trouble and, hit Cager, in the back of the end zone, and N'Kosi actually missed the pass coming out the flats to the freshman, Cameron Davis, I believe his name is, and he just overshot the guy. So it's like the small passes that he do have, man. I'm big on N'Kosi, but he needs to improve a lot.
Well, I mean, this is his first real action. This is first real action. So it'll be like you going to a job.
We look at FIU like,
bro, it's his.
we look at FIU like,
It doesn't. It's his first. It's his first real action, though. I have no idea what more I can ask for a guy.
That action, really action, that action, man. I don't know.
Go look at the first. Do me a favor. 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 Because I'm going to take a few more calls. Go look at the first half. Go look at the first half and the way it was called, and then look at the second half, and then judge N'Kosi. You can't judge him if you didn't see anything in the first half.
Yeah, I'm just saying, as far as just because what I seen was, they had a running back coming out the flats. Which,
bro, people miss plays, but that was a hard pass. It's not like he was wide open. That wasn't an easy pass to make. It was a wheel route with a man right there, and he had to lay the ball perfect, and he threw it a little bit too far in front of him. That wasn't an easy pass to make. It wasn't.
The thing about it was nobody in the end zone to stop him.
Bro, it does. You're not hearing what I'm saying. That was a tough pass to make.
Yeah.
That wasn't an easy pass to make. It wasn't like it was just wide open receiver. He missed.
At that point, man, he hasn't made those passes.
Bro, you are. Oh my goodness gracious. Bro, that wasn't an easy pass to. You're not. There is no quarterback in the world that's gonna make every throw. He missed a few passes, but what you're doing is you're judging him on watching a second half, and you didn't even see the first half. Do me a favor and go back and see the first half, and then let me know what you think. But I do gotta take a few more calls. There are a bunch of people calling, and I want to get everybody in. Appreciate it, my
Okay.
brother.
All right, man.
All right. Sorry about that, man. I'm trying to make sure I get everybody in, but it's gonna be hard sometimes. People are passionate. That's why I want to do the show so people can be passionate about what they're doing. All right, who do I have on now?
Hey, Rudolph, man. From Arkansas.
What's going on, Rudolph? What's good with you, my brother?
Man, I've been a Kane fan since the
Hey, hold on for a second, Rudolph. If there's anybody watching the show, because I don't want to keep hitting the swipe button. If there's anybody, if if there's anybody watching, please, if you're listening to me while I'm talking to someone, I have someone on the phone right now. Please don't call in because I'm like, I don't want to keep having to hit the swipe button because I'm on my cell phone. Now all I hear is beep, 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 and they can hear it in the background. So please, Tennessee, I'll let you talk in a little bit. Please, 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 if I'm on the phone with somebody, wait until I hang up with that person before you call. Thank you. Now come on, my brother. Oh, my God. Tennessee again. I'm gonna block Tennessee number. Whoever Tennessee I'm blocking.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I just think Mark Rick, man, needs to do a better job with that play caller, man. We should be lighting people up with all the athletes.
So hold on. I'm gonna say this one more time. Tennessee, please stop it. Please, please. There's someone on the phone. Please I'm gonna block Tennessee. Whoever Tennessee is gonna get blocked. I'm serious. I hate to block their number, but that's gonna get blocked. I'm serious. You're gonna keep calling. Goodness, come give me a second. Go ahead.
You good now?
I'm pretty sure everybody hears me. And I'm trying to tell people if I'm on the phone with somebody, wait until that person hangs up before you call. Just please do me that favor so I can make sure I get everybody in. But I can't take phone calls I can't take phone calls when I'm on the phone with somebody. So just do me that favor, please. All right, go ahead, man.
Yeah, man. I just think, man, the team we have, man, I'm like you. Like, I feel like we play LSU again, them boys won't stand a chance, man. Like, the athletes we have out there on that field, we haven't had athletes like that in a while. Like, at every position, like, we have horses in the backfield, receivers on the outside, inside, and the coach Perry just brings a whole different energy to the game, man. And Mark Rick needs to do a better job with that play call. What you think about that?
Yeah, I didn't like the second half at all. The first half I was okay with. I thought he utilized all of his weapons in the first half. I was actually very impressed with what Coach Rick did in the first half. Very impressed. Second half I just felt like he's typical Mark Rick. He let off the gas. And when you do that, your players typically, let off the gas as well.
Right.
And they take on that personality of the head coach, and that's what seems to happen in my opinion. My brother on. Oh my God, my little brother FSU fan. And he's on the chat. This is his first time ever coming on the chat, and I hope I don't have to block him, but I will block you, little bro. I'm telling you, you will get blocked. You come with that nonsense. That's my little brother, same mama, same daddy, and I will block your ass if you come over here with that nonsense. I'm telling you. So,
Yeah, we don't need no Seminoles coming on out.
I don't mind him coming over here and conversating, but my little brother, he can get out of control sometimes. He will get blocked. I promise you. He know how to block him, so don't play with me.
You know how that is, though. You know how that is. That's a rivalry unmatched by any almost in college football. So he gonna do what he do, but Mark Rick, we need to be going downfield way more than we do. Like,
Did you pay attention? The first half was brilliantly called. I had no issues at all with the way he called the first half. It's just he let off the gas in the second half, and that was my problem.
Yeah, he got conservative. He got too conservative for me. Like it's like the game got boring.
That's what he.
Like
That's what he does.
I know when he was at Georgia, he did the same thing.
That's what
But
he
it's like,
does.
but he got to understand, you know, where he at. You done been here before. You know how Miami get down. You know what we do. Like you think about in the past, man, we used to eat people up, man. We used to put up damn near 100 on people, man.
Do you know how
Like,
many?
and it's like,
You know how many? There are people that didn't. He didn't. He knew what we did. He didn't play in Miami. He was there, but he didn't get
right,
on the field. What I mean is, you are who you are, and he is
right,
almost 60 years old, probably stuck in his ways, and it doesn't matter what he saw back in the 80s. Mark Rick is Mark Rick, and that's the type of coach. That's the type of coaching you're going to get from him, and it just kind of mind baffled me in the second half why he let it. I can see if we'd at least put 49 points on the board and he kind of let off, but
right,
the final
right.
score is not indicative of what the game was.
No, the game was no match. Them boys had no yards in the first half, damn near no yards for 3 quarters, and it's like we scored 1 touchdown in the second half. Like, what is that? Like,
Yeah, they
we
outscored us
just put up
17.
that lead.
They outscored us 17-7 in the second half. They
Right, and
outscored us
that ain't
17.
even that. It ain't even been that. It ain't even been that. Like we Miami, like we already it's us against the world as it is already. You know, we the most hated in college football. So I mean, why not play to that? Why not just be like the hell with it? Because you think about this. If somebody had us on the ropes like that, you think they'll call up the dogs on that?
Oh no, nah, they no, nah, they. Like I say, that's a Mark Rick thing, man, and I'm not going to get on him too hard today, because he called a brilliant first half and he made the decision that I wanted him to make. Hopefully he sticks with that, so I'm not going to ride him too much today. But that's just basically somebody said the D needs to be better. Somebody need. Oh my God,
Hell
they
no.
scored on our second. They scored on our third string defense, bro.
Right,
They
man.
scored on our
They
third
scored
string
on me and
defense,
you.
man. They scored on, exactly. They scored on our third. They scored on people that fresh out of high school, never played, no college football.
Right,
So I'm
right.
not disappointed in our defense at all. You're gonna give up points, but they played, the third stringers, and we gave up points on
Against,
third stringers. So there's
yeah.
no way I'm upset with that at all. Those guys need the opportunity
Against,
to play.
against their first stringers though. They had their first string
Yeah,
offense in the game.
exactly.
Like,
So that's why I'm
come
not
on, man.
upset.
Like, yeah, but I think moving forward, once we get our key components back, once Jeff Thomas get back in there, Amon Richards get back in there, once Johnson get back in there on defense, like I said, defense has been consistent all year. Even
Yeah.
the first game, they were good. So I don't hold nothing against the defense.
All right,
Defense is getting better and better.
all right, my brother. Let me take another call, because I got a whole bunch of calls
All right,
coming in.
got you, man.
I appreciate that, my brother. Thanks. All right.
Yes, sir. All right.
Yo, who we got?
Hey, this is Wayne. What's up, Alonzo?
What's going on? Hey, somebody just asked me a question about how can you donate. I told you guys I'm not going to any more games and stuff like that this year. I've given away all of my tickets except for the FSU tickets. Every other ticket I gave away. But if you want to donate to help, I'm just talking to the chat. If you want to donate to help, I'll put my Cash App back in there, and I definitely, believe me, I definitely would appreciate it.
And definitely, let me look out. I'm gonna look out for you. But let me check. Let me just lay something
Tennessee
down
calling
real quick,
again.
Alonzo. Alonzo, man, you straight up. You're the man. You handle your business really well, and I understand that. Let me get on my feet real quick, and I'm gonna take care of you, man. I promise, man.
Oh man, I appreciate it, man. I'm good, man. I appreciate it. Everybody go through things, but it's just I'm not even gonna get into the whole situation again because it kind of aggravated me that you know I I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm gonna leave that alone. Certain people can do certain things and certain people can't. Just put it that way.
Alright, but don't let that phase you, man. But hey, check this out, man. Hey, you call things, you hit the nail right on the head all the time. I really like it. It's a true Miami channel. It ain't no BS, you understand what I'm saying? But Miami, the reason they came out, a little sloppy at the end is because they just letting all the boys play. But Miami's gonna have a strong team, once they play NC, then we beat Florida State, we're going to take them down. And then after that, it's going to be all good after that, and then we'll make it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take
Well,
time.
the Florida State game still scares me The Virginia Tech game still scares me. See, I don't look at I try not to look at things and be delusional, but I'm trying to explain to people is Miami Florida State is still Miami Florida State. I don't care if Florida State would have lost to Bethune Cookman. It's still Florida State, and Virginia Tech plays us tough every year. I don't care. So I can't. I never look at what we do when we look at games that about teams that are having bad seasons. Is we go in over cocky, and we get our asses handed to us. That's not me. I still look at those teams and they still have all the talent in the world. So,
No, you're right.
so
You're right. But listen. The last 2 years, I think 2 years before last, we should have won those last two games, and we beat them at home last year. But I'm
Jay,
gonna tell you this right now. Miami, with the talent that they got, now they got Perry in there, and everyone's been saying, including you, put Perry in there. Perry looks like he belongs on that team. Rozier needs to just relax and let Perry take over
but
the, you know,
but
game. You understand what I'm saying? You called it.
yeah, but
You called it.
also
You didn't call it.
I need Rick to be aggressive in the second half, not just the first. I appreciate it, man. Let me call this Tennessee person back because I think I
All
know
right,
who it
man. I
is,
appreciate
but
it.
I don't know if
All
he have
right.
his phone, if he have his internet up where he can hear me. So I'm gonna give him a call back because he called in again. But hey,
All right. I
I
appreciate you taking my call, though.
man, I appreciate it, man. I try to get every call in. Someone asked me why do I not get a burner phone. I thought about getting a burner or doing an internet call in and everything, and then I thought about the name of the show, Alonzo 1219 and You Family. And most people seem to respect my off hours, but sometimes people want to call and chat, and I don't. It doesn't bother me. So I decided to keep my this is my number. It's not a burner. Most fans who watch the show can call me anytime. You know what I'm saying? If it's too late, I'm not gonna answer it. If I don't answer it and I don't get back to you, just don't take it personal. But if we call ourselves a family, there's nothing wrong with you guys having my number.
Right,
So
right, right. But listen. I'll let you go. But listen, if the Kane family, your channel's growing one day at a time, and it's gonna be huge one day, bro.
I
Trust me,
pre
because you're all real. You're real, nothing but real.
I
All
pre
right, bro. You take care of yourself, man.
you too, my brother. I appreciate that. Thanks, family.
Take care, man.
All right, let me give the Tennessee caller a call back. Let me make sure Oh man, I'm on the YouTube. I ain't pause it. There we go. Let me pause that. Um, hold up. All right, let me give Tennessee a call back because um let me see. I'll give you a call back in a second too, bro. Let me give Tennessee a call back because Tennessee has been kind of patient, but I mean, goodness gracious, I was trying to explain.
What's going on, Biggie?
What's up, man? Hey, I don't know if you had your monitor up, but I was trying to explain that if I'm on the phone with a caller, let me finish talking to that caller before I answer the next call. I try to get everybody. I'm not going to always get everybody every week, but like
Oh, for sure, brother.
calling back to back to back to back to back. I'm constantly hanging up because I'm on with another caller, and I didn't know if you had your monitor up or down, but I was trying to explain it to you that I can't take a call while I'm on the phone with another caller. So I try to get
For
everybody
sure,
to
man. For
respect
sure.
the caller that I'm on with. So like I'm on with you right now. Hopefully no one calls if they watch. I know it might be a little delay in the feed because it's a live feed, but I want to give enough. I don't want to be on too long with the caller, so I get another caller in. So like right now, somebody calling in, call back. Um, but go ahead, my brother. What you want to talk about?
Yeah, man, I was in the front row. I was in the student section of that last fucking game, dude. And that tall ass motherfucker made me want to
Hey, just a language, just a little bit.
that my wiener go up my asshole.
Just a language, just a little bit, just a little. I don't mind the cursing on the live chats, but just a what in the world? Hello? Oh, I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened on that one. I have no idea what happened on that one. That call dropped. I didn't hang that call up, but that call dropped. Um, Let me see if I can get them back on real quick. Like, um, I don't want to think I hung up on him.
I'm sorry,
What?
but the
He
person
might.
you called has mailbox
He might not. He might have hung up on me because I said watch the language a little bit. I don't know. I'm just not. Like I said, we live, and I told people you allowed to curse and stuff, but we're not gonna do it that bad. So let me see. If this my little brother, I'm hanging up on him. I'm for real. Yo,
What's up, bro?
I'm hanging up on you, man. You is not about to come hijack my show and talk about Florida State. I'm just telling you. I kind of figured this was your number because it's an 850 number, and you know you get a new phone every other week. All right, but I will hang the phone up on your ass. I will hang the phone. Y'all, this is my little brother, Jerome Oliver. Something's like really wrong with him. I don't know. I think he was dropped on his head as a child, so he became an FSU fan, and he doesn't. He just watches football, but he coaches. I can give my brother some credit. He's been a Pop Warner coach for the past 15, 20 years. So he understands football in a way of Pop Warner. But
let's talk about the Miami Hurricanes and Florida State. How about that?
we did that last week. We're not doing that this week. We're gonna do that on rivalry week when we play each other. We're gonna do that. We're talking about the FIU game today. That's the game we're talking about today.
I mean, why you gonna talk about a game, man?
Yeah, because I have to talk stats about. I have to talk. My Hurricane family cares about it. I have to talk about the stats from our quarterback that played today, and anything that you think is irrelevant. So if you don't mind, I would love to talk to you offline, but I am about to hang the phone up on you.
I want to talk
So
to
that
them
so
so they know.
I'm about to. I love LeBron. I love you, and I'm about to show you something. See, no one is avoiding being hung up on. No one can avoid being hung up on. I love my little brother to death, but you can get it too, man. You get hung up on too. We're not playing. I hope that ain't him calling me back. No, that's not him calling me back. Good deal. Oh, that's another number from Tennessee. Yo, who we got? Oh, hold on one second. Who we got here?
Alex in Memphis. What's up?
What's going on, Alex? What's good with you, my brother? Hey, answer this question. How do I got 164 people watching and only 32 likes? Am I that bad? Goodness gracious. Do
I
nobody
don't think so.
do nobody like the like button? I got 163 people watching and less than 100 likes. What is it? What do you think it is?
I think your brother brought a bunch of his homies over here with him.
No, usually I get a bunch of watches. It's hard to get. I think people don't know what the like button is. But I'm telling people the like button really helps shares the video. If you don't share but you hit thumbs up, it really helps the video. I did not realize how much until I did a little YouTube tutorial. After Pigskin Pete got on people about not liking the channel, but man, it's only gonna go into your like list. That's all it's gonna do. You're not saving it or blocking up taking up no. If you have an iPhone, I know you're afraid of storage. It's not gonna take up your storage. You ain't gotta worry about the like buttons taking up your storage. But go ahead, my brother. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. To me, this week proved you right. I think Perry needs to start. I think Mark needs to hire an offensive coordinator, whether it be Thomas Brown, giving him a shot, or somebody else.
Yeah.
The only just looking for something bad. The only bad thing I can say would be compared to last year, I'm not seeing the turnovers like I think they should.
Well, I mean, the thing about it though is,
just looking for something bad.
I mean, but the thing about it, I think they're on pace the same thing. But we had games where we had 5 and 6 turnovers. That was unreal. We were breaking records. So
And they should have those against FIU.
not really. Not if FIU's not giving you the opportunity. FIU was running on first and second down every play. They weren't throwing. They weren't throwing the ball. So I mean, that's that Bush Davis offense: run, and then pass. So they weren't giving us a lot of opportunities at any turnovers. They didn't give us really any opportunities at turnovers. So I mean, turnovers.
Sheldrick Redwine come across the field and found his.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I'm saying, but they weren't really giving us a lot of opportunities for turnovers. And I mean, they were 3 and out. They didn't get any yards until they didn't get any positive yards until almost the fourth quarter. I mean, just
they had 1 yard in halftime. They had 1 yard.
You see what I'm saying? So they weren't giving us opportunities to get turnovers. because the
They
defense
were
was just
kind
so
of determined to
stifling.
run that ball today.
And the defense was so stifling that they couldn't do anything. So, I mean, I'm not like I said, defense on par with last year is actually the stats are pretty comparable with last year. So I mean, the turnovers they'll come and go, but um, I'm not I really can't nitpick defense because I looked at the stats and they're basically on par and in some parts are better than last year.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, that's just me trying to look for something that maybe could be wrong. But I'm not just looking at it today. I'm looking over all the games they played so far.
And that's what I was saying. They're pretty comparable over what
Yeah,
happened
yeah.
last year.
I'm just saying. I expected them to have,
You
more
expect you want to see
fumbles,
that
more
you want to
interceptions.
see that new turnover chain. You want to
Hell
continue to
no.
see. Hey, I ain't wrong with you, man. You not wrong, and it might come out. It might come out. But to be on pace with last year, we were #1 in the nation with turnovers last year, and I don't know where we are right now, but I guarantee you, probably in the top five. Is last year to me was more of an aberration than something
It
that you
was.
can stick up with.
But
Yeah,
I want to say this about Perry. I was glad to see, over last week he got the ball to his tight ends, making Brevin Jordan look good, making hit more so being able to hit his receivers in stride than Malik can to make bigger plays.
yeah. I mean, I was just totally impressed. I just felt like Rick can't slap off the gas a little bit, and
He did. He
I was
did.
just, and I've watched him do that up here. I watched him do that up here in Georgia, and those are things that scare me because against a better team than FIU, you can't do that. You can't do
You're
that.
right.
Do you not remember the Florida State game when it was Florida State Miami when Brad Kay's rookie year, freshman year, and we were beating the dog hell out of Florida State in Tallahassee, and Al Golden was so back he made Jed Fish back off, and we ended up losing that game because we were up like 10-3 or something like that, and we ended up losing that game because in the second half we backed down,
I
and
remember it.
that's what I'm afraid of because there is no reason that's the game we should have beat Florida State if we'd have just stayed doing what we were doing. And we started running the ball and getting away from being aggressive, and Florida State got back in the game. And Delvin Cook took over, and we lost that game. And I look at,
Now I'll see. I'll wait and see if he does that in a Florida State game before I really just say, okay, that's enough of that, or if he just does it against FIU, or you can get away with that in North Carolina too.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think you can get away with that against any ACC opponent. To be honest with you, look what
That'd
happened.
be
Us.
the only one I would say maybe.
I don't want to do it to nobody. I thought we should be FIU 70-0 today. To be honest with you,
Well, I agree with you. That's what I want.
I mean,
But it's like I say, every time I call and talk to you, I'm trying to work with what I got here. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to see the coaching staff do a better job. I thought the kids played a hell of a game today, and I thought the first half coaching was great. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I did too. I did too.
Just see. But I appreciate you calling, my brother. Thanks, man. I appreciate all the love, and call back next week, man. I'm going to be on here every week. We're going to talk whether or not the Canes are playing or not. We're going to talk about what's going on in Miami.
Yes, sir. And we'll forgive you for your brother. I got family members that have been dropped on their head too.
Yeah, he was dropped on his head, and I don't know how my mama did it, but I think she kind of tripped over some it was something in the kitchen. She might have been cooking me some cupcakes and slipped over the powder and dropped them.
And I want to put this out for everyone that's listening. Me and you talked the other day, had a conversation. I had a question about something to do with your channel. This is a good man. I really like what he does. I don't see why anybody wouldn't. Even if you disagree with what he says, call and talk to him. He ain't gonna do nothing wrong to you.
Yeah, we had a conversation offline for like almost an hour. I think we talked for a while.
Yes,
You truck driver and everything, and yeah, we talked for a while. I mean, I'm just remembering that right now as you said it. So, and people ask why I give out my personal numbers because, like I said, we supposed to be a family. So I don't mind talking to people offline, man. It's just not about me, to be honest with you, man. If somebody got a question and want to ask me, call me. As long as you're respectful, we'll have a conversation. So,
Exactly. That's just what I was trying to put out to the people for you, brother.
man, I appreciate it, my brother. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anybody else want to call in? Numbers, phone lines are still open. I see y'all going in on my little brother. Y'all let him have it, man. Y'all let him have it. As long as he ain't cursing, though, y'all can let him have it. Just don't murder him. If he start getting disrespectful, I'll block him from the chat too. He know that. See, I hung the phone up on him. This is a Kane's thing. He wouldn't understand. Y'all see my new hat rack? I had a little duct tape hat rack up the other day. I couldn't get it, so I got my little hat rack up. I moved a few things around. Here comes Jonathan, and I gotta call somebody else too. But yeah, Jonathan wanted to talk, so that's my boy right there. Flag, what's good with you, my brother?
What's good there, brother?
What's going on? What's going on with you, man?
Hey, boy put on the show, didn't he?
Hey, man, if they would have called the first half like they called the second half, we'd have at least scored about 70 points. Tennessee gonna have to call back. I don't know. I got a bunch of fans in Tennessee, man. I don't know what's going on. You got to call back though, Tennessee. I got somebody on right now. Yeah, man. If they'd have called the second half like they called the first half, man, it'd have been awesome.
Yeah, I saw Cameron Davis actually get some playing time today.
And Lingard.
Yeah, he had to play a little bit. Lingard, that dude. And I would like to formally say to Travis Homer, welcome to the 2018 season.
Yeah, he had a great game. But you know what bugs me out though, man? Just think about, I mean, I know it was FIU, but just think about how much better the offensive line looked with Perry in the backfield. And if you guys can remember me saying that the first game of the season when he played in the second half, right? In the second quarter, when he took over in the second quarter, and I said preseason, the spring game, and Rick came out and said, yeah, he did in the spring game against the second team and stuff like that, and it was all these comments made. And how come the team look? I'll let you answer, Jonathan. Why does the offensive line, everything look so much better with Perry in than it does with Malik?
Confident. Because, I mean, did you see the throws that Perry was making? Throwing the receiver to where he continues to run. Not making him have to reach back. And people was like, oh, look at Jeff Thomas with these amazing catches against LSU. That's because those were bad throws. They wasn't thrown in the right place.
Like that one-handed when he caught, that one he had to reach behind him and catch. Oh, he could have got. He could have.
That wasn't a good throw. That was a horrible throw.
He could have had his career ended. He could have had his career ended by that. And I don't think people understand that.
And Perry just throwing it. It looked like his arm got stronger from the first time he showed up.
Did you see the pass he hit Cage on in stride? Oh my! Or the over. What about the touchdown he threw over the shoulder to Brevin Jordan?
Yep, me and my boy was talking about that. I said the way Malik throws, Malik's not fitting that ball in between those defenders. That ball's getting picked off.
What about the one he threw to Hartley? The one he threw to Hartley with three defenders around him, and he fit. It was a better catch by Hartley. But how in the hell did he get that ball? How did he get that ball in there?
I was like, he was just putting some stank on that ball, and then I saw two throws that he missed. He missed that wheel route, and then he got too greedy
and went for that. Yeah.
Got in the pocket and got that interception.
And he had a receiver underneath that was open.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean that wheel route though. I ain't gonna lie. If he would have, what bugged me out that wheel route? If he would have hit that, it would have had to been a perfect pass, right? He missed it. He missed it, and people gave him grief about missing a perfect pass. Those are the expectations that they have.
He had it. If he wouldn't have looked off and just stayed looking the whole time, he would have had it.
But see, what I was looking at is the safety that was right there. I mean, it was a safety right there.
But I will say this.
And it was almost perfect.
Yeah. I'll say this in his defense is that if that's Homer or Dallas, they're catching that simply just because they're faster than Davis.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. He put it fingertips in front of Cameron.
That long pass to Dallas, and then that long throw to Jordan.
That touchdown throw to Jordan was sick. That touch.
Instead of getting the ball, up the seam.
Bro, we threw We haven't used the middle of the field. We haven't used the middle of the field in 2 years.
Exactly.
In 2 years.
Exactly. What Jordan was doing, that was there. I was at the Miami LSU game. That was there all game. Malik didn't throw it.
I know.
They lit up the seams open all game.
I know.
Finally, Reverend gets the ball. Because it seems like Perry is the only one that concerns himself with tight ends.
It's not just him though. No receiver got the ball in the middle of the field in the last 2 years. We did not utilize the middle of the field. It was either throw the ball deep, throw the ball to the sideline, or run the football. No slant routes, no inside digs, nothing. And it was
Nothing. Really since Kaya.
exactly. And right now he's utilizing his weapons. He's utilizing his weapons right now.
But that goes to show you that must be what they think of Malik vision, because why are you throwing those routes for Perry and not Malik?
Well, see, that's when I'm getting on Dorian right now. That's when you blame Mark Richt. Why did Mark Richt wait so long? And like I said, guys, go look at. I still got that video up. Go look at the spring game when I held my phone the whole time and recorded the spring game for everybody to watch. And Perry lit it up, and I was talking trash then. I talked trash at the end of the first game of the game we played a couple weeks ago when he should have been playing. And I haven't even seen the post game interview now yet, but I want to know if Mark Richt's still talking about starting Rozier next week.
Dude, if he do that,
I wouldn't put it past him.
So many problems.
I wouldn't put it past him though.
I wouldn't either.
So
I wouldn't either. But let's see, Perry done played 3 games now?
Dorian, you supported Rose. You supported Perry. You supported Rick on everything, Dorian. I'm not even about to give you that one. I'm not putting that out there. That's what you did. Talking about putting that on me. Anybody who been watching Dorian, know Dorian been supporting Rick on everything Rick do. Hey, let me take this next call, man. I got some. That might be my brother. That's my brother again. I'm not. You know what? If you got an 850 number, you got to text me because I'm not answering no 850 number. Because that might be my little brother, and I'm not gonna hang up on him again. So I'm just not gonna answer any. Sorry, 850 area code. I'm sorry. If you are 850 area code, I ain't answer no phone call. I'm telling you. I'm gonna let him stay in the chat and talk trash. Hey man, I appreciate you, Mr. Flag, man. Thanks, man. Let me take this 954 number. Let me take this one. All right, John. Yo, who we got?
Yo, what's going on?
What's good with you, my brother? Who we got in the chat today, man?
Yeah, this Wes from for a lot of that.
What's going on, Wes? What's good with you, my brother?
Yeah, man, I just wanted to call because I've been watching you for a little while, and I like what you've been saying, man, about the Canes and stuff. So I'm really kind of supporting that.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I really do, man.
Yeah, but I got just 3 things I wanted to just talk about. It was I'm glad he finally pulled the switch and put Perry in, because I've been waiting for this. I was like, man, you can't ride the whole year with Malik. That ceiling is over for him. We ain't going nowhere. But but as you see, like you said, once Perry came in, the O-line looked a little bit way better, and nobody's been talking about how trash the O-line is so far today in this comment box.
I wonder, they opened up holes and everything. You know why? Because they know where he's gonna be at. The offense was a little bit different. It was more of a spread attack instead of an I formation attack. It was more. They did more scheming to actually help the offensive line out. They did some zone runs, some stretch runs, and they were able to open up holes because that's the type of offensive line that was built there. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not surprised, and I think they didn't play bad against LSU.
And that was another thing, like you said, the commentator said, yeah, man, I felt the same way. I was like, man, if he was there, I don't know if we would have won the game, but I know this game would have been a whole lot closer, a whole lot competitive.
My little brother just made a comment on my brother killing me. If I'm killing you, take your ass off the chat. You can easily take it's so easy for you to press the stop button on your YouTube channel. You do. No matter of fact, you can create your own FSU YouTube channel. I'm gonna give you that suggestion. Create your own FSU YouTube channel, and you won't have to be over here bugging me on my channel. Plus, I look better than you, so that's why you're afraid to do a channel, because you don't want to show. You don't want to show the people. My bad. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
But yeah, the last thing I want to talk about was like, yeah, man, Mark Rick has to do better on the play calls. The play calls, man, they're way too predictable in the second half.
It was ugly in the second half. It was but you know what? He does that. That's what he does. That he did it here, and he does it. He did it in Georgia, and he does it here. Like I said, Georgia blew out South Carolina for the first time in probably 20 years. Blew them out badly. I'm not understanding, and I wasn't upset with the play calling in the first half. I just don't know what made him change up so much in the second half.
I think he felt like the lead was enough where he had enough running backs where he could run the clock down. So
Don't do that, man. This is man. I gotta say, man, I love you, Rick, man, as a person, man. But if you scared to hurt people's feelings, if you scared to destroy people on the football field, then this is not the profession, or definitely this is not the team for you to be coaching.
and that's how I feel. I feel like if he don't want to do it, hire an OC, let the OC run the plays, and you just manage the game.
And he still won't do it, because even when the OCs did that, and even when the OCs did that in Georgia, he's still gonna tell them to lay off of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's his personality. That's who he is. He doesn't have that killer. He doesn't have that killer in him. He doesn't have. He's too.
The way people run their offense nowadays, man, you can come back quick. You got to keep it on. You got to step. It's like a track, man. You got to run through the finish line. You can't slow down.
Somebody just asked me, do I feel he took it easy on Butch? I don't feel like he took it easy on Butch. He does that with every team he plays. He doesn't have a killer. He doesn't have a killer mentality. He just never has. He doesn't. That's not his track record. Let me see. Let me see. Dorian said, y'all got to realize what it went 38-0, and Perry didn't take the set. Oh, my goodness. See, there you go. There go Dorian again. Dorian is the typical Mark Rick defender. We know he took the sack. I understand. It would have been 38-0. Nah, yada, 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 yada. He still backed up the play calling, and Dorian still blaming players. He blamed the offensive line, and now he blaming what's name taking the sack on fourth down. He took the sack on fourth down. No, I'm just saying, Perry took the sack on fourth down. What I'm saying about aggressive is the whole second half, he stopped calling aggressive plays, Dorian. But we know you're going to defend Rick to the end. That's just Dorian is what was it? Dorian is my Skip Bayless. That's what he's my.
It's the equivalent. He's like Mark Rick is LeBron.
No, he actually loves Mark Rick. He loves Mark Rick. What I mean is, Dorian. If me and Dorian did a show together, we would disagree on everything.
Oh, I got you now.
I mean, if like my shirt is black and got the orange and green, he would say my orange is like sun red and my green is like teal and my shirt is actually kind of grayish. You know, he wouldn't. It wouldn't be the color that no matter what it is. These sunglasses wouldn't be black. They would be whatever different. They would be blocker or negatives. It wouldn't be black. It would be something different about it. If I say he's the typical Mark Rick apologist. He loves Rick.
But yeah, man, I just said, man, I just want to call, show love, man, tell you, man, I like what you say, like what you doing, keep it up, man, don't let these people get in your head, you know, all these Florida State, LSU fans, whatever, keep doing what you're doing, bro.
I appreciate it. It was actually more Miami fans that got in my head. I'm not answering no 850 number. I told you. It was actually more Miami fans that got to me. Florida State fans and the LSU fans actually didn't get to me. It was the Miami fans that really kind of pissed me off. But it's life, man. It's stuff you go through. You know what I'm saying? It's things you go through, man. And it wasn't just the fans. I was going through a few things too. But I think a fan it still gets me. One fan said, I had a guy who donated some money to my Cash App. He said, Alonzo, you go to all these games all the time, man. You do all this stuff. You give away stuff, man. Why don't you ask some people to donate to your Cash App? And he actually made a donation to my Cash App. Then he called me. He was like, man, why don't you ask him? So I was like, you know what, fine, I'll do it, you know. And he was like, I watch another guy who get donations all the time, and he don't do nowhere near what you do. He said, so see if you can get donated. I was like, cool, I'll try. So I went out there and I said, hey, man, you know, if anybody want to donate, and had one guy say, this was after the LSU game. One guy said, you must, if you lost all your money on the, you must lost all your money. I'm not paying for your bets on the LSU game. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, bro. I ain't said shit about no bets. You ain't heard me bet nobody. I ain't bet nobody. I'm definitely not betting something I can't afford to bet, but I don't even gamble. And there was another guy, I'm not paying your mortgage payment. And these are Miami fans. I'm like, bro, I got season tickets and I give them away, and I buy change from Michelle and I give them away. I don't need you to pay my mortgage payment. And it was just little comments like that that really pissed me off. I'm still pissed off about them, but you have to move on. You know, people talk to me, and I have way more supporters than I have haters. But it just kind of pissed me off that it was coming from the fan base that.
You got a supporter in me, bro. I mean, like I said, man, we gotta donate to keep you going, man. That's what it's gonna have to be.
Nah, I'm gonna be going regardless. But the young man put it out there, and I ain't gonna say his name either, because he asked me not to. But he gave me a little nice donation. He said, man, go out there, you know, and see if the fans. He said you travel to all the games. He said you give a lot of fans a lot. He said you give away a lot. So see if you know $1. I was like $1, $2. It didn't matter to me what people donate. I didn't care. But what got me was it wasn't a lot of you fans. It was just a few that really tried me, and I really got pissed off about it. That's all that was about, man.
Oh, okay.
So, but I'm good though. I mean, I'm a grown man, bro. We take our lumps and bruises and we run with them. We go with them.
Yeah.
That's it, man. But I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate the support, man. Coming down from Lauderdale, man. I appreciate it. I'm not making any more games this year because I'm doing some well testing and everything. I got somebody call. Let me take this call, my brother, and we'll talk.
No, do your thing, man.
All right, I appreciate it. Thanks, man.
All right.
All right. What we got?
Man, we got C-Love from Tennessee, man.
What's going on,
Man,
C-Love?
Don't ban all those Tennessee calls. You got a lot of Tennessee fans out
Hey,
there.
no, I'm not ban. I didn't ban any. I was just trying to say, hey, man. It was the same number, and I was trying to say, hey, man, bro, let me get through a call. If you know I'm on the phone with somebody, let me get through that call first. And then when he got on, I didn't hang up on him. I don't know if he hung up, but it was just a little too vulgar. I said people can express their opinion, but that was just a little too much. You're not doing that over here. I mean, I'm not doing that. We're not.
Yeah, I had put in the thread. I'm like, Zo, what it is, man, they watching you on their phone, and when they call you, they can't see that you're still on the phone. I was like, man, don't ban us, man, don't ban us.
Well, I was saying you have to if you watch me on your phone, you have to listen as well. If it's someone on, I can't answer. If I don't answer the first time, don't hit me 30 times. And that's what he was doing. He was just hitting me 30 times, man, and it was crazy.
Gotcha, man. I want to say this, and then I'm going to ask you a question. I was looking though there, but a lot of the guys, man, they need to calm down, man. You know, I understand. I would love for Miami to, you know, kept the the foot on the gas, but that man did that, man, because he didn't want to do old Bush Davis like
Nah,
that.
see, I disagree. I watch him do it up here at Georgia all the time. See, I watch him do it up here at Georgia all the time. So, nah, I'm not giving you that. I'm not giving you that. No. I ain't even, no.
I want to ask you, though.
You can't ask me no more questions.
Man, come on, man.
I was just messing with you, man.
I see what everybody else is saying, but I want to hear what you got to say.
I got you. What you got?
With Perry coming in and doing what he did, I'm talking about cut up. Do you think Mark Richt is going to start Rozier next week?
Yep.
There we go.
In typical Mark Richt fashion. In typical Mark Richt fashion. In typical Mark. I said it before then. I said I am so afraid of this press conference, and I don't know what he's gonna say. But if I'm gonna go by the history of Rick, he's gonna stick with Rozier.
I don't understand, man. I don't understand. I'm surprised people ain't ain't in the uproar and flying banners around there because of that, man. Did you hear the crowd in the game booing the corner?
You know why he got booed? You know why he got? I heard the commentator. The commentators don't know what they talk.
I say, man, you don't know the history of this corner.
You don't know a whole year. This is why he booing. He not getting booed because he made a bad punt. He's getting booed because all he make is bad punts.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta get a commentator that you can they even thing.
Okay. Now Dorian. Oh, let me say something real quick. Like Dorian. He said he heard the presser, but that's not true. Dorian not telling the whole truth. Dorian has Mark Richt's phone number. Him and Rick talks all the time, and I think Dorian just got some inside info that it indicates that Perry will start next week. See, I'm gonna take Dorian word for it because him and Rick is like this, man. I mean, I think Dorian goes to his church, but him and Rick is real tight. So I'm gonna take Dorian's word that it indicates Perry will start. Now I know somebody else just said Jack said something. Jack, I'm not taking your word for it. No disrespect. Only person I'm taking word for that is Dorian. It's the only word I'm taking. Nobody else's word. I'm not even taking Thomas Brown's word for that. Not taking no one else's word but Dorian's. That's it. So if Dorian said it about Rick, then I'm gonna go with that. If Dorian said it.
Now there's some controversy going on. Now, I mean, I've been hearing it, through the Tribune and in Miami Herald, because I be looking it up on the internet. They saying your boy is hurt, but they saying your boy also was being punished.
He was being punished. He was being punished. No, you heard that from me day one. Why you going to the Tribune? Why are you going to the Tribune when you got Alonzo 1219 who gonna tell you the truth? See, this is what I'm gonna say. This is why some of the Miami fans don't like me. Because I said some. I didn't say all. I didn't say all. I said this is why some of the Miami fans don't like me. It's because I'm telling y'all, man. I'm like, y'all go back and look at all my videos, and I've been wrong, and I've said when I've been wrong, but I've rarely been wrong, and I've definitely rarely been wrong about Rick. You know what I'm saying? And everything that I've said has been true, and I said flat out after they say he got hurt, I told y'all the reason why he didn't go back in that game is because he jumped all over Rozier for getting him hurt, because Rozier got him hurt. So he is definitely being punished, and that's where I lose respect for Rick at, because you will punish a guy for challenging another guy, but you can challenge the offensive line in front of the media every day. This is where I lose respect for Rick at. This is where Rick really, you know what I'm saying? Remember that word?
He seems like to me he's one of them coaches, and I've seen it in high school.
Very favoritism.
If you don't kiss his ass,
very favoritism.
You really ain't gonna see no. It don't matter if you good or not. If you don't kiss his ass, you ain't finna really play. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of favoritism.
That's bad, man.
It shouldn't have took this long for Perry to play when everybody in the world knew Perry was better.
Yeah.
What other reason except him being stubborn and going with the guy that he liked?
It was in the newspapers, man. The headline read, "Everybody thinks Perry should start, but Rick."
And you know why? And you know why Perry started? Not because Rick wanted him to start. You know why Perry started? Because the pressure is getting on Rick. And people don't realize if Rick was to get fired from Miami, after what went down in Georgia, the next job he gonna have is Coastal Carolina or something like that, man. He might well retire.
Yeah, he might as well.
You know,
he did say this is his last stop. I'm like, you keep on, this gonna be your early last stop.
You're gonna be an early last stop. The pressure.
That's what he said. I remember his press conference. This is my last stop, and this. I'm like, yeah, keep on doing what you're doing. It's gonna be an early last stop.
The pressure has really been put on Mark, and he sees the pressure, and I think that he feels it. Oh, he feels that pressure because this is not Georgia. You're not going to sit around. This is year 3 for you. You're not just going to sit around. After that LSU game, nobody's trying to hear that shit, man. You still got people in your corner, man, but I'm going to tell you like this here, man. You can say what they want to say about all the boosters and everything in Miami, bro. When the city of Miami speaks on we're not coming to games no more, that will change. They will find somebody else. They will give you a $1 million donation back, and they will give you the rest of your money, and they will get a coach in here that's going to be aggressive. This is not the place for you to sit here and play around and tinkle with what you want to do. Get it done and get it done and get home. You getting paid $5 million a year, bro. You getting paid $5 million a year to do a job. Do your job or stay home. That's how I feel, man. It's not personal.
I appreciate you taking my call, man, and I'm gonna let you get some more calls in. And I tell you, man, a lot of us fans, myself, well, I look forward to every Saturday when the Canes play, and then to get on this here show with you, man. So I appreciate it, man.
Man, I appreciate that. This is something I want. This is something new to me this year, but I really want to get the fans a voice and opinion. And be able, like I said, after the game, like I said, that's why I said I don't ban cursing. This is Canes after dark, basically. I don't ban curse. Just don't do like that other Tennessee caller, because he was just a little. I didn't hang up on him, but I was gonna hang up on him.
Yeah, I saw him get back in the thread and say his phone call dropped. He said call him back. You know,
nah.
Like, I don't know, little buddy. You doing too much cussing. I don't know if
it wasn't even a cursing. It was a type of cursing. Like you say shit or something like that. Yeah, but he was.
He was going.
Yeah, he was.
I thought he was put his hands on somebody where he cut.
It was a little too much. That was a little monster ballish.
Yeah, man.
So,
but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let you take some more calls, man.
Appreciate it.
Back to it, and I'm gonna continue to watch the show and see what everybody else talking about. But keep doing your thing, man.
I appreciate that, my brother. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
The number, I'm gonna put the number back in the chat. Somebody keep asking how do they call in. I'm gonna put the number back in the chat. I'm gonna put the number back in the chat so people can know how to call in. So I just put the number in the chat. So if anybody wants to call in, you can call in. I've been on for an hour, so I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stay on. I didn't work today, so not all day, so we ain't got too much. But guess I'll try to read some of the chat, see what's going on in some of the chat. I need Miss K to call in. I want to talk to Miss K. I really want to do. Before I did these call-ins, me and Miss K used to talk all the time. But then I stopped just doing live videos and start doing this right here so the fans can get in. So got somebody from Georgia. I'll take that call. Definitely take that call. Who we got?
How you doing, my man?
Alright, somebody's on right now. That got a Florida caller calling 47. You got to wait your turn, my brother. Somebody just beat you to the punch. What's going on? Who I got from Georgia, man?
What's up, man? This is Al Harris. I'm a long-time Miami fan since the Urban days.
What's going on, Mr. Al? How's it going, man? It's your first time calling? First time calling?
Yeah, I'm first time calling. I've been wanting to call, but I just always catch you after you go off.
Okay, I usually come on as soon as the game is on.
Okay.
As soon as the game is over with is when I come on. Maybe a few minutes after, but I usually come on as soon as the game is over with.
Well, I've been living in Georgia ever since Mark Rick got high, and I watched him blow a national championship with Georgia.
Yeah, I remember that one.
The SEC game, they lost to Alabama when they was in a red zone.
Yeah.
And he messed that up. They would have beaten Notre Dame.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna like those things kind of happen, and my thing is he's had time to make up for it and hasn't. Those are the things. I mean, people blow games, championship game, but he's had opportunities to make up for it and hasn't made up for it. And that's like LeBron blew the game against against Dallas, but he made up for that. He made up for that Dallas. You know what I'm saying? And look, Coach Rick he hasn't made up for it yet. And I just keep looking at it's just he's consistently inconsistent. Is the best way I can put it.
David Grace is how to recruit. If he could just get everybody else to run a nuts and bolts play calling, offensive coordinator, and just recruit, be the head, be the face, he'll be all right.
My thing is though, he's not. People don't realize Miami recruits itself. They stayed in the top 25 under sanction with Al Golden. Somebody's on, so if you call him, you're not going to get through right now. They stayed in the top 25, top 15 with Al Golden, with sanctions. So Miami recruits itself. And Miami good. Miami going to recruit itself. Look where they at. Who thinks it's hard to recruit at Miami? There is no reason it's hard to. Hey, I'll call you back. Then I'll call you back on the 850 number. That's my bad. I'll call you back next. So to me, it's like it's easy. It's easy to recruit at Miami. It's easy to recruit at Miami. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Miami, and the best high school players in the world are there. So you're gonna get those players. You know.
You just need to go ahead on and speak with Perry, because if they're trying to go finish the season with Roselle, it's over. They might as well just get ready for next year.
Well, my brother Dorian just told me. He said he heard through the grapevine that they're gonna stick with Perry. So I'm gonna. Hey, we're gonna see that. We're gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what happens.
For Perry after LSU, I was done.
Yeah, I was done. I was done. I was done with the game before Pitt. People talking about the Pitt game. I've been done with Rozier, and I wanted Perry to start last year as a true freshman. I'm serious, because I just felt like let's just turn this page. Let's see what we can do. Because, hey, I hate for a coach to do something because pressure is on him.
That's what it seemed like. He ain't got no choice. He have nowhere to go, because, like you said, he got it. Miami FIU.
Yeah, Miami FIU, and it's in the Miami Herald. It's all over. I got 8 million. I got 8 million viewers that watch me all the time, and they know I'm being sarcastic now. But people know. You know, you can sit here and defend Rick all you want if you're a blogger or if you're in a chat and defend Rick. But he's gonna ultimately be judged on is his wins and losses and how his offense performs. I don't care who's out there, and that's what he's going to be judged on. So people can defend him and say what they want to say, but at the end of the day, like I said, the offense looks a lot better in the first half with Perry in there than it looked anytime with Malik in the game. Matter of fact, Malik was in there the first 3 drives to see what happened. Couldn't move the ball.
And this against FIU. Now, what you think gonna happen with Clemson?
Somebody just said, "Zo, are we good enough to beat Clemson?" Not say hell to the no.
No, we're not ready for Clemson.
No, I mean, bro, we're not, bro. Let's take baby steps.
Yeah.
Let's take baby steps, man. We win a game against FIU, and are we ready for Clemson? No, we're not. No, let's get later on in the season, and let's see what we do against Virginia Tech. Let's see what we do against Florida State. Let's see what we do against Boston College. Let's see what we do against Pitt. Let's see what we do against Duke. Baby steps, one game at a time. But right now, we ready to beat Clemson. Hell to the no. You see, what was the last? If he wouldn't have bitched out last year and kicked that field goal, the last 2 times we played Clemson, it would have been like almost 100-0. I don't care if VTech lost. We still got to play them. They lost that game. Somebody said VTech lost. I don't care. I mean, I want to take game by game, man. I don't even know we're gonna win the ACC Coastal yet. We hadn't played any ACC games yet, so we gotta look at that as well.
Yeah, got a lot of ball to be played.
Exactly. So let's calm down with beating Clemson, because they're not even on our schedule. We gotta beat teams on our schedule before we can play Clemson. You know what I'm saying? So, but I appreciate the call, my brother, man. I appreciate the support, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm going to call that 850 number back because he said it wasn't my brother. So I'm going to get that person a call back. He said, hey, I appreciate you, my brother. Thanks, man.
All right.
I'm going to get an 850 number a call back, man, since you said you were not my brother who called last time. Because I'm not taking no calls from my brother. I'm just not.
Your message for
all right, now I called that number back and it went straight to voicemail. So, hey, don't get mad at me. I'm going to call it one more time and see if it goes straight to voicemail. It rung this time. Let me see what I'm on the phone. Yeah, who I got here, man?
Mark. I live in the Panhandle. I'm a Miami fan, though.
I know. I just said my brother called me from A50. No, I know. I used to live in Panama City. But
Oh yeah, man. I really think he used Malik as a scapegoat for his two bad first drives because whenever he had called that QB sneak, whatever fourth down, it was like a 4th and 2, it was a real long one. I hate calling sneaks anyway. Then he brought in Perry, but I feel like we should have started Perry last year so that he could hit the ground running this year whenever we had older receivers and the defense better, you know. But,
yeah, I screamed at all last year. I don't know if you watched any of my shows last year. What's your name again?
Marcus, on the thing is Cali Blood. So.
You what? Come back.
My real name is Marcus, but on the chat is Cali Blood.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I don't know if you watch. How long you been on the channel?
At least like 2 years. I used to watch. I didn't watch the live chat, but I did hear people saying that he should have started. I used to see talking about that.
Yeah.
Just for the fact that he could have, we could have lost 4 or 5 games last year, but then he'd been ready this year, because now.
I don't think we'd have lost. I think we'd have did way better last year because he's a better player.
And then and even if he would have did that, now we got to hope all 3 of the linebackers come back next year, so we have a good D when he is hitting the ground running. So it's like a year behind because Rick want to,
Yeah, I mean.
I don't think we should fire Rick, though. I think we just hired an offensive coordinator and got a good
But people don't understand, though. People don't understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying fire Rick, but what I'm saying is, it's not about whether you fire Rick or hire offensive coordinator or not. It's about Rick still has control. And they had offensive coordinator in Georgia. They had offensive coordinator in Georgia, and he would tell them to take their foot off the gas, this and that.
Same way Nick Saban was doing Lane Kiffin when he was at
Well,
Bama.
actually, Nick would let you blow him out. Nick would let you. He would stay on. He can Lane Kiffin. If Lane Kiffin did some bonehead plays, Lane sometimes will call some crazy. He's a mad scientist. He'll call some crazy plays, and Nick just wasn't used to that. But Nick, how many national championships Nick got?
Yeah, he got 7 or I think it was 6 or 7.
So he has the pedigree to do whatever the hell he want to do.
Yeah, and the pain has been horrible since last year, so that's why everybody blew it him. They don't understand that. I don't understand what the punter calling is, but
Hey.
really, just the front four. We could have just played big defense there. Just the front four would have gotten it done, honestly.
I mean, our front board, our defense has been lights out all year. People pick and choose what they want to pick out on the defense, but just go look at the numbers. Go look at the numbers, man. That's all I tell people. Go look at the numbers. Even the numbers today are going to be miscued because we had our third stringers in.
And then, you know what the over and under was? He could have been doing something with that, too. It could be he might have been trying to let the Vegas points in or something with a little late scoring or something. You never know.
Yeah. I don't know. I ain't going to get that on Rick. I just think that he needs to start stepping on the gas and stop backing off the pedal.
And what the sad thing is, he can do whatever he's doing right now. We'll still win all these games. We'll never know how to be on it until we play Clemson and get our faces fast in here. So that's why it's real bad.
I appreciate. I'm about to call somebody who just called, so I can get them in. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on. Been on for an hour, 20 minutes.
Take my call, bro.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Anytime, man. I try to get as many calls as I can. It's kind of hard. Now I'm getting sleepy. But I appreciate it, my bro. Thank you, man. I'm gonna take this call. Then I might just chat for a second, and then I might take a few more calls. But let me take this call right here because he had just called in. So I'm gonna see if I can see if I can get him back on. See if I can get him on. Oh.
What's happening, though?
What's good? Who we got here, man?
Man, you got Opalaka 74, man. I've been with you 2 years now.
What's
man.
going, Mr. Opalak?
You
What's
gotta
good with
say,
you?
Man, I've been following you for a good minute. I watch your thing, man, when you go to the games and everything. Bruh, man, I've been screaming that same thing with you. Put that boy Perry in. We would have won every game. The only game I had a problem with that we might lose was Clemson last year. There was no way we were going to lose against Wisconsin or Pittsburgh, really.
Nah, I don't think and my thing is, and I had people fighting me, and like I said, I think Jerry Williams is going to get his opportunity. I really believe he's going to get, and I believe he's going to be a good young quarterback. But why skip over the talent? Why, like I said, Perry was the number 2 dual threat quarterback coming out of that class.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, and then where he did it at.
Smashed all of Dante Culpepper records.
And when he did it at, and it's like people are like
Mm-hmm.
skip over him, and I'm like, bro, I don't know, man. Fans are finicky.
Man, with the program we got to put meat on these boys and everything, because you know he was a little leaky when he came out of high school. But still,
Yeah.
the arm was there, the accuracy, the talent. Man, that Rozier, man, look, I was kind of happy when Brad left, man, because I knew Brad was never that dual threat. Brad had an arm, but he just could not get it done.
But see, I thought Mark Richt killed his
I blame
career.
Mark Richt for that.
I thought he killed his
Yeah,
career.
Mark Richt killed it. Yeah, he killed Kaya, man. Cause Kaya, remember, Kaya was a doggone, Heisman Trophy candidate.
Coming into his sophomore year, he was a Heisman Trophy candidate.
Yeah,
He had
Mark
broke
Richt
all
came in
those
there with that
records,
read option.
and it killed his. He killed Kaya.
He killed that man with that read option.
Just think about it. He threw
Doggone
for over 500 yards against Florida State.
Yeah.
In Tallahassee, he threw for over 500 yards. And then the next year, Florida State destroyed him. And that
Man,
game knocked his tooth out and everything.
I was in Miami when we went up big and only for them to come right back, man. End up losing, man. That thing broke my heart, man. But like you said, the man smashed all the records. Mark Richt came in with that read option. I ain't no optional quarterback like that, man. The man's a gunslinger. And then he want to make the offensive line push and move, and that's not what them boys are recruited for.
And that's what I kept saying. They were spread. They were recruited for a spread system. And then when they couldn't do the job that he wanted done, he blamed them. So I mean, it's like
he should have never got rid of our offensive coordinators. Coley, he should have never got rid of Coley. I think Coley would have gelled in that system real nicely.
Oh yeah.
But when he got rid of Coley, man, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna like it because I'm not a fan of a coach that's gonna sit on the sideline and call plays. Now, if you want to call plays, get your behind up in that booth.
Not just that though.
You can see the whole field.
I think another thing, like I said, what's going on right now is people don't understand how much Perry's liked in Miami. And players really high school players really love Perry in Miami. And we're losing a lot of recruits. People aren't talking about that, but we're losing a lot of recruits right now. A lot of recruits are backing
A lot
off.
of people want to play with a quarterback like that.
And a lot of people want.
Everybody in Miami go crazy. I got UM fans because right now I'm living in Orlando. I don't live in Miami no more, but I live in Orlando now. And all my UM fans, all we scream about, man, is poor that boy Perry. Man, we were screaming for that boy to go in as a freshman. We wanted him.
Yeah, and with everybody knowing that he's better than Rozier, that put pressure on Rick.
Man, I sometimes I think the playbook, because last year I said, okay, probably the playbook issue, but still I wanted play Rozier first half, bring your boy in the second half, and let's go ahead and let's fight out, man, like that. That's what I wanted to find out, man. But when I see, saying I know everybody happy we won 10 last year, but I felt like we could have won every game with Perry.
I feel like we didn't win one game on the schedule that we weren't supposed to win. The only game that was a toss up was the Notre Dame game.
Yeah.
We didn't win no games on the schedule. We beat a Florida State team in which we barely beat the Florida State team. We beat a Florida State team that was down to their third quarterback. They were down to their third quarterback. Exactly. They were down to their third quarterback.
Over and over, man. All them games, and just think about that Virginia Tech game.
Mm-hmm.
We blow Virginia Tech out, but guess what? This man threw like 4 interceptions in the game. The defense had to bail us out of that game.
Yep.
Georgia Tech, we're supposed to beat Georgia Tech. We beat them, guess what? Defense had to bail us out of that game.
Yep.
It's just when the people talking about, well, damn, he did beat Florida State. I said, yeah, but look what he did all through the game.
Exactly. That game should have been a blowout. As good as the defense played, the defense got tired again.
That game should have been a blowout, man. And I already knew something was going to happen because last week, he had that so-called good game last week. But I said, but where was the accuracy? It still wasn't there. Yeah, he ran 3 touchdowns and 2 for 2. But everybody I checked with, nobody was really happy with that game.
I wasn't.
Everybody was like, okay, so I wasn't either.
I was happy to finally beat Florida State, but I wasn't happy with the game. Not at all. Now I would be disappointed. I would be disappointed to lose to Florida State this year. And what a lot of people still fail to realize is, bro, Florida State still got a lot of 5-stars on their team. They got more 5-stars on their team than we got. They got more 4-stars on their team than we got.
Oh yeah.
So it ain't like the talent. It's not like the talent isn't there. It's not like the talent isn't there. I don't know what's going on in Florida State, but it's definitely not a talent level. It's not a talent thing.
Whatever's going on with them, I really don't care.
I hope they keep losing.
Yeah, I can't stand. Well, look at here, cause they be at my job selling me out, and then I got my brother-in-law, his old lady, alumni, and they had me over there last year, house full of Florida State Indians, just talking noise me. Boy, look at here, that last play, boy, you can hear a rat piss on cotton.
I keep saying everything. I say this all the time. I say this all the time. I only respect I have for them is because of Bobby Bowden. But until they take Daniel Boone off that damn horse and put a real Native American on there and stop dressing as no disrespect, not just if you want to give somebody a scholarship, and this is me being, because anybody who watch my show know I'm 100% real, and it's not me trying to offend white. This is not me trying to offend white people. So don't. Let me finish. This is not me trying to offend. But this is not me trying to offend white people. It's not me being racist or nothing like that. This is if you're gonna use a mascot and then you're actually gonna give someone a scholarship, because those mascots get full scholarships, then why not go down to the Seminole Nation and get a real Native American and give him that scholarship? You got him in Florida. You got him in Florida. You can go and get a real Native American and put him on that horse and let him ride that horse onto the field and throw that spear and give him that scholarship instead of giving it to a white guy in paint. I feel like that is just so disrespectful, and I don't care who gets mad at me for that. I say it all the time. Take Daniel Boone off that damn horse.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I'm serious.
I said, the respect that I have, the respect I got for Florida State is they on our schedule. Before we was even in the ACC, they on our schedule every year.
Exactly.
Doggone Gators.
I have no respect for them. Neutral site.
How they want to play with us when we rebuilding. And we got it. Oh yeah, they put us on that schedule then. But as soon as we're Powerhouse, they nowhere to be found.
Exactly.
Oh no, we don't want to play y'all for the next 5 years. And now all of a sudden they want to put us right back on the schedule again.
Yep.
Come on, man.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, somebody just called. I'm gonna try to take another call.
All right, man. So,
hey, I appreciate it, my brother. Thanks, bro. Real talk.
Hey, you know, much love over here, man.
Same thing, my brother.
All right. Later, man.
Now I'm real passionate about that though, man. I feel like it's disrespectful. I don't know if I thought I just got off the phone with that 850 number. Call back. I'm not calling my brother back. Y'all, I heard some people in the chat want me to get my brother on the phone. I'm not calling my brother back, man. Not doing it. Nope. Not doing it. He's not about to give me a brain aneurysm. Sitting there arguing about stupid stuff. I'm not gonna argue about things that's not factual. I'll let y'all in the chat argue with him. What's up, baby sis? Sis Jesse in the chat. What's going on? I've been on for almost an hour, 30 minutes. And still got 160 people on. Wow, that's crazy. People really love some Miami football today. I just want to let y'all know, man. I'm looking for sponsors so I can stay awake. Yo, who we got?
What's up, brother? It's Kings fan. How you doing, man?
What's going on, Canes fan? What's good with you?
Not much, brother. Not much. I just gotta say, dude. I called you once before, but I just gotta say, man, it's time for Nkosi. Watching that game today.
I've been thinking that. This is the first time.
The quarterback mechanics is there. So the quick release, the knowledge. He's a lot more fluid in games than he is in practice. And, you know, I've always said before that when you put a quarterback in the game, you're gonna see exactly what the kid is made of. And until you put him into the game, you're not gonna know exactly what the heck he got.
Bro, you know how long you been watching me?
I've been watching you now for about a year.
All right.
I watched you a lot last season. And you and I kind of jived a little bit between Nkosi Perry and Jaron Williams a little bit.
I didn't jive a little bit. I knew who I wanted. I know you.
When it came down to Nkosi Perry and Jaron Williams, you and I kind of jived a bit in terms of where these kids stood as far as the talent level.
Oh yeah, I felt like Jaron was talented.
Nkosi, of course, is a little bit better.
I don't know if he's a little better or a lot better or a little worse. I don't. That's not that wasn't my thing. My thing is he played in a way tougher high school division in a way tougher place and put up monster numbers and was the number 2 dual threat quarterback in the nation.
Exactly.
And I felt like he was
Exactly.
being treated unfair.
And here's my thing, guys. What I'm really worried about is the fact that, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Coach Rick is not a good coach. I'm not saying, no. His reputation precedes him for sure. The thing that
I don't
I
know.
really have, the thing that I really have to worry about is the simple fact he doesn't know whether or not he's a play caller or a head coach first.
My thing with Coach Rick is I tell people go look at his record and look at the teams he beat. I tell people, to me, my opinion, like I said, I just keep it as real as I can be. He's a very overrated coach.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just being honest. People can get mad at me, and if he win a national championship, you'll change. Yeah, I'll change my mind if he win a national championship.
I don't think he's. I honestly don't think. And last year, I think we got a glimpse of exactly what we can expect.
Just look at.
I'm not one to say that Miami is a team for beating up on all ranked teams. I'm not saying that. But the current regime that we have right now is built for that.
Answer this question. Has Georgia gotten better without him?
Oh yeah.
Has Miami really gotten better? We got 2 wins better behind. Has Miami's offense got better with him?
No.
Okay, so our offense has gotten worse with him.
The statistics are there. And anybody who is a true King fan, just go back in your days when we had some of the best, not just offenses, but the best defenses in the country.
I mean,
We have a certain bar.
I'm not even going by that. What I'm going by is Georgia better without him? The whole team is better right now without him. They are, and those are still his kids. Okay.
I'm not denying the fact
So
that I'm not.
no. You're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm not talking about recruiting. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm saying that Georgia is better without him right now, and right now is Miami better with him? We were 2 games better, and then we lost our last 5 games, and we finally beat the last. We're 3-1 now, and all 3 teams we were supposed to beat. These aren't teams that we're not supposed to beat. We beat FIU, Savannah State, and who we beat last week? Toledo.
Yeah.
So we beat up on 3 teams that we're supposed to beat, and we lost the last 4 games of last season and the first game of this season against teams that are actually in our conference, basically.
That are supposed to be at our caliber.
Exactly. So if people think that I'm anointing him because we beat up on Savannah State, FIU, and Toledo, y'all watching the wrong person for that. I'm serious. Y'all watching the wrong person for that.
No, I agree with you the whole way, man. I mean, it's like I said. I mean, it's just for me.
Rick,
I have a certain bar. I have a certain standard.
It's not just how old are you? How old are you?
I'm 32 years old.
All right, so I got you by.
I've been watching the Kings since I was 6. My first college game was going to a Hurricanes game against FIU.
I'm 42.
FSU.
I'm 42.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So believe me, I understand the standard. But see, my thing is, I never live in the past because dynamics change, teams change. So I don't even care about the past 5 championships when it comes to what we're talking about right now. What I care about is what are you going to do right now to make us better and make us a contender right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I care about. That's all I care about.
I think really honestly, if anything has actually been more productive, it's been the defense.
Exactly. When D'Onofrio, the defense carried us.
We have to honestly be excited about is just the defense.
But when Rick took over the team, what was the weak link of the team? When Mark Rick took over the program, what was the weak link of the team? What everybody said the weak link was? What was our weak link?
The head coach?
No, our weak link was the defense. Mark D'Onofrio, and they wouldn't fire him. The offense was no. Nobody wanted Al Golden fired until he wouldn't fire D'Onofrio.
Oh yeah.
So that's my point.
Yeah,
So the offense was good. We had no problem with the offense. People weren't mad at the offense. People weren't mad at James Coley. Offense was good. People was mad at our defense and we couldn't stop nobody. So as soon as Manny Diaz take over the defense, our defense is the best and our offense is trash. When Mark Richt took over
Right.
play calling.
I think personally, I mean, and it's not, and I hear a lot of people, whether it be in chats or whether it be in just general commentary, everybody wants to blame Coach Cyril's and it's back and forth between, it's Coach Cyril's fault, and then a day later it's Mark Richt's fault. A day later it's Coach Cyril's fault again. It's the up and down.
I don't blame nobody but one person.
Oh yeah. No, I know, and I have my person who I blame. Me personally, I think it's Mark Richt, and personally, I think he needs an OC.
I think
I think he needs.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he gets one if he's not going to let them do their job. He didn't let them do their job at Georgia. That's why he got fired from Georgia.
Yeah, true.
So, I mean, but yeah, I've been on this. Let me take some more calls, man. I appreciate the call, man. I'm gonna take a few more. I appreciate it, man.
No problem.
All right. Yeah, I mean, hey, offense looked great in the first half tonight. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate everything with what Coach Richt did. But like I say, I'm just happy Perry started. But I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens when we start playing the teams that we're supposed to beat. I can't believe my brother's still in the chat, sitting here talking to people. Bro, your team ain't won a game. Bro, they bad, man. Worry about Florida State, man. Why are you even over here? You about to make me mute you. Bro, you see, why not go do a Florida State video? They ain't got nothing to talk about over in Tallahassee, man. They have nothing to talk about in Tallahassee, Jerome, for real. You over here in a Miami chat, mad at Miami fans, and we ain't did nothing to y'all. We ain't did nothing to Florida State. Who beat y'all last week? You need to be over. You need to be in Willie Taggart chat. That's who chat you need to be in. You need to be over in your drunk Uncle Willie Taggart chat. You need to be in Willie Taggart chat. That's who chat you need to be in. You don't need to be in our chat. You in the wrong chat, little bro. Somebody asked me what I need to be in the press with Coach Richt. Nah, he would never. You got to realize, and I'll be at some of the pressers hopefully next year. But you got to realize, you raise your hand and he points to the person that he wants to talk to. He would never point at me. He would never point at me. Because I would actually ask him real questions. So Rick would never point at me. He would never say, I'll take you. I'll take that caller. I'll take that question. You don't have to worry about that. That never happened. Yeah, Uncle Will, man, he need to be over there with his own Uncle Willie, man. Serious, man. Well, from what I heard, Canes for Life is they already, from what I heard from Dorian, is that they've already basically anointed Perry to start it for next week. So I'm taking Dorian's word for that. I'm gonna take Dorian's word for that. Y'all about to make me put on some music. We gonna stay in this chat because it's 8:30 and people are starting to wind down a little bit. So y'all gonna make me put some doggone music on. I need to put on some Flag calling back. Oh, Flag got something to say. Hold on. What happened? What happened, Mr. Flag?
What's up, baby? Nah, I had to pop out the chat real quick because I wanted to watch Mark Richt's press conference. But one guy actually asked about Perry, and he was like, "Oh no!" After last week's game, all the coaches got together and they was like, "Who was the best quarterback to play?" So it was already scripted for Perry to come in the third series. That was already determined before the game even started.
That's what he said.
Regardless of how, yeah.
That's what he said.
Regardless of how Malik, that's what he said. And then they asked about going forward.
And he said, well, me and the coach are going to get together. Who gives us the best chance to win? And that's who we're going with.
So he can't even. So he can't even. So only person that know that he said. So he must have really talked to Dorian, because Dorian said he said he heard Rick say that basically that Perry's going to be the starting quarterback going forward.
And everything points to why not.
I'm saying, but he didn't say Perry.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and they were asking about how did Malik handle it, and they were talking about Malik handled it well. He was over there signal calling and all that stuff, and John Rich had told.
Why? Please don't even mention his name. Oh my God. What is he telling anybody anything for?
I have no clue. But it did. A few times they showed Malik, it was like Malik was a little faulty at first, and then
I don't care.
he got back into the flow of the game.
I don't care if Malik's salty. I don't care if Malik.
Hey, look at dog, Jared Willis, man. I appreciate Florida for kicking him out.
Me too.
That's the only time I'm gonna thank Florida Gators for anything. Thank you for kicking him off, y'all.
This is his last year eligibility too, ain't it? Even if it wasn't, he going pro. Even if it wasn't, yeah, this is last year. But even if it wasn't,
he is showing out. He may end up making all ACC.
He look like a first.
They say right now, statistically, he's the best defensive tackle in the ACC.
He look like a first round.
In the country.
He like a first round draft pick right now.
They say you can't block it.
Gerald Williams like a first round draft pick. He like a first round draft pick right now.
And I just imagine, bro, if RJ McIntosh wouldn't have left him and RJ.
I don't even see. I hate it when y'all do that to me. I'm serious, like why? We still would have lost LSU because the offense would have been bad.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if him and Gerald Willis, if RJ McIntosh would have stayed, that means we would have beat Savannah State, Toledo, and FIU. The same three teams we beat. The same three teams we just beat.
I was talking to my brother. They had said Perry over missed the time for the flight.
I don't care.
But I was like, he still should have went.
I don't care. You know what people bug me out, man? You know, people bug me out when they can pick. All right, you give a guy some games, right? Let him play a little bit. And then you can really, you know what I'm saying, gauge where he is and stuff like that. But when you can pick one play or two play, the dude was 15 for 18 at one time. 15 for 18, bro.
The whole first half with only one incomplete.
Bro, he was
because the wide receiver dropped it.
Bro, he was 15 for 18 at one time for 200 and something yards and 2 touchdowns. So we're gonna talk about a wheel route, that a ball that had to be perfectly thrown. It was overthrown a little bit. Get over it. It was against FIU.
I was arguing with a dude earlier today that's a big Malik Rozier fan. I said, show me a game last year where Malik is better than Perry.
You argued with him? I wouldn't argue with Malik's father. I would just walk away from him. Not even arguing with you.
I was like, there's nothing to talk about. Malik ain't never did that.
I'm not.
People want to say the Virginia Tech game, Notre Dame game. I said, we had 4 turnovers in both those games, and the running game was going. That's why those games happen like that.
I'm not even arguing about Malik. I'm not even arguing about Malik being better than nobody. Just being honest with you. People don't like it, so what?
Malik served his purpose.
He ain't do that to me. I mean, I'm serious, man. I can't be. I'm sorry. I'm just who I am, man. I'm brutally honest. You don't like me, I don't give a shit. I mean,
it's nice to see Hartley kind of return back to form.
Bro, when was the last? Bro, these boys was catching. Brevin Jordan caught passes today. Hartley caught. These guys caught passes.
You know how he got used? The same way Njoku got used.
You know why? Because the quarterback seen him.
That's how he got used.
Listen to me, man. I'm not making no excuses for Rick or Rozier. He had every opportunity to prove he was a quarterback, and he didn't do it. So whoever want to defend him or defend Rick, do what you do. I don't care. I ain't defending nothing with neither one of them. He's a fifth year
Yeah.
senior. He's a grown ass man. He's a fifth year senior. Couldn't get the job done. Why we still playing you? Period. Point blank. I don't care what nobody thinks about what I say about it.
Plan for next year.
I didn't want to play. I didn't want to play last year.
Go ahead and put Perry in and just roll.
Should have played Perry. He should have played Perry all year last year. Would have won the same amount of games. He probably did better. Dead serious.
Yeah. I will argue that we could have did better.
Dead serious.
Because you telling me in Perry's first, I'm going to say real game, playing pretty much the whole game, the throws he's making.
You ain't never seen Malik. You've never seen Malik. You ain't never seen Malik make throws like that. The best game Malik ever had. The best.
They make it so bad. My homeboy was watching the game, and he's a Clemson game.
Bro, the best game.
He was like,
Bro, the best game Malik ever had. The best game Malik ever had was against Duke, when James Coley was calling plays, and he still never made throws like the way Perry made today. Period. But let me get up off this one, man, because I might be about to hang up because I've been on for 1 hour 46 minutes. I might get about 5 more minutes, and then I'm done. I'm done.
all right, bro.
All right, my dude. I appreciate it. You see, I'm yawning and shit. I'm done.
All right, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
There you have it from the press conference. Said he's going to play the best quarterback available next week. What that means, I have no idea. I mean, bro, I'm not the type of person that's going to get online and ride the bandwagon or get on here and tell y'all shit that y'all want to hear and not just speak the truth. It's not the type of person I am. That's not the type of person I am. If you play good, you play great, and you win ball games, I want to come on here every week and just celebrate. Go look at the last year when we beat Florida State, even though I felt like our offense played like shit the whole game. Go look at it. I want to get on here and celebrate and talk trash and up our offense and have the best coach in the world. And I want that. But we don't have that. So the only thing I can do is tell you what I see. And what I've seen in the past when it comes to certain people and certain coaches and certain players and whatever. And if I'm not wrong on anything I've said in the past, and I'm not judging the future, I'm just judging right now. Just judging right now. And the first half, I was overly excited, and the second half disappointed me. I felt like he let off the gas, and he didn't have to. And I felt like it took the momentum away from the team, and it didn't have to. And if I ever got an opportunity to talk to Coach Rick, I would tell him exactly how I feel. It is what it is, man. I mean, but he would never, they wouldn't, when I get my press pass, I would never ask a question because he wouldn't allow me to. Because on a game like this here, I would ask him, why did you take your foot off the gas? I feel like you killed the momentum of the team. Whether I'm wrong or right, I'm going to ask a real question. I'm not going to give him these pancake-ass questions that some of the reporters give him. My point is, why do you even have a job if you're afraid to ask a question? You know what I'm saying? To me, I'm happy with the win, but we beat FIU 31-17. It was 31-0. We beat them 31-17. FIU. I hate to be Debbie Downer, but we beat FIU 31-17. So I mean, I don't know if Dorian talking to me but I mean, seriously, coming into today's game, who thought we would lose today's game? Who thought we would lose today's game? No, I just like being a realist, Dorian. Dorian, do you think we would have lost today's game? Coming into today's game, you thought we'd have lost this game, Dorian? Serious, did you not think our offense should be able to move the ball against FIU? Since when have Miami fans been happy with wins against FIU? I'm talking about on offense. We let off the brakes. I'm not caring about defense. You can say all we do is complain, Dory, and I can say all you do is defend Rick. All y'all do is complain. Whatever. Well, give me. The only thing I'm not complaining about today is that we actually played Perry. All y'all do is complain. What have we been? When was the last winning team we beat, Dorian? If all we do is complain, we beat FIU, Savannah State. We beat FIU, Savannah State, and Toledo. We're on a 3-game winning streak. So if all I do is complain, or all we do is complain, Dorian, what was the last Power 5 team we beat? It's not about complaining, it's about being a realist. You can live over there in Candyland somewhere. That was how long ago? I mean, I'm being a realist. I'm 100% real. Ain't shit fake about me, Dorian. You already know that. It's not about complaining, it's about being a realist. So, I mean, yeah, I was real happy with the first half. I'm disappointed with the second half because it seemed like the same old Rick. So, if all I'm doing is complaining, I don't just complain. Like I said, I drive to Miami for games and stuff like that. I give away tickets, so I feel like I have the right to complain. I'm a booster. I feel like I have a right to complain. My voice needs to be heard. But I'm happy that we won 3 in a row. But the level of competition was the level of competition that we beat. Let's wait until we get an ACC schedule, and let's see what we can do there. No, I would never be satisfied with just playing good. Miami's just not a good team. We're not Pitt. We're not Syracuse. We're not Cincinnati. You know, seriously. We're not those teams. We're not Georgia Tech. You know what I'm saying? Those aren't. Miami's not those teams. And when the fans' expectations get to where those are the teams that we are, then I feel sorry for the University of Miami. Because I love the passionate fan base. I love the fan base that wants to win all the time. When our fan base, yep, I'm still complaining, Logan. Are you still here? Logan, if you don't want me to complain, call. I'm gonna give you the number, Logan. I'm gonna get a number. Tell me why. Tell me what I'm not complaining about. I'm gonna give you the number, Logan. If you in the chat, if you got the cojones, call up and I won't say nothing for the first couple minutes. So I'm gonna put the number in the chat, Logan. If you ask him, am I still complaining? And it's the last call I take. So call. Call now. Call now. You last number I take. Call now. Call now. Grab some. See, ain't nothing fake about me. I'm not just gonna talk. And I promise you, I'll be quiet. I'll let you give me a reason why I'm not complaining. Cause we still haven't beat a real team yet, Logan. So I'm still complaining. Call. Me and you don't talk on Facebook, Logan. We don't talk on Facebook. I understand you in Korea. You a soldier. I give you all the respect in the world, but I have the right to complain. First off, I didn't tell you. I didn't say nothing about your games. And I know you're a soldier, and I've talked to you online, but don't disrespect me. I ain't disrespect you. Because you can get it too. You can get it too. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't come at you. But you come asking me, am I still complaining? You can get it too, Logan. I don't care. Real shit. You got the right one. And then you going to hit me up on Facebook and we can chat it out there however you want to do it since you in Korea. But I'm that one. I ain't going to play with you. You can get it too. All the respect for you being in Korea. All the respect for you being a serviceman and giving me the freedoms to speak the way I want to speak. All the respect for that. But, bro, you come at me, I'm going to come back at you. I don't want you to be scared. I don't want you to be afraid, man. I don't want to have to chase you. I get tired then. But what I'm telling you is, you telling me all I'm doing is complaining. You talking about how many games you done been to. Bro. I don't ignore no calls. If you call and you can't get through, then that's not my fault. But the phone line is wide open. Matter of fact, you tell me the next time you want me to do a live video, I'll do you like this here, Mr. Logan. I'll do you like this, Mr. Logan. The next time you want me to do a live video, I'll call, you tell me, and I'll set it up then and have you call in. I'll give you that. Tell me next time you want me to do live. When you want me to do live again, when you'll be available to call. Since you're not available to call now. You're available to chat, but you're not available to call. So you tell me the next time you want me to call. You tell me the next time you can call. And I'll be right here and I'll do live then. Come on, Logan. Come on, man. Whatever. Bro, anybody who called me out can get it, man. You can have it. Now, I promise you I'll sit back and let you talk. Because you made a comment in the comment section and I'm coming at you and you talking about you called in 1,000 times, but you can't call now because you're in Korea. You were in Korea when you called in 1,000 times before. And I ignored your call. You ain't just been in Korea, man. You talked about 5-6 months ago. You've been in Korea for a while. So if you've been in Korea and you can't call now, but you say you called before, I'm saying I'm giving you the opportunity to, since you want to talk, since you want to say, why am I complaining? Give you the opportunity to tell me why I shouldn't be. I'll watch the first half and the second half. Yo. Hold on. I thought I had speaker on. Hey, who is this?
Hey, this is Gregory Logan, the page, man. Not the crazy Logan, man. Just the regular Logan.
Hey, do me a favor. Let me call you right back. I'm about to try to call Logan on Messenger. Because he just texted me all. I'm going to call you right back if you don't text. Because he just texted me all. So I'm going to see if he can answer this. And I'll hit you right back. If he can. All right. So I'm about to see if Logan can. I hope y'all hear that ringing right now.
What's up, boss?
What's good, Logan? What we got, man? Tell me why I shouldn't be complaining.
I'm tired.
Me too, man. I'm tired. I don't know. What time is it in Korea?
Hey, man. Right now, I mean, I had to watch the game at 4:30, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning right now.
You got to work today? You got duty today?
Nah, man. It's Saturday. I went out last night, got back at midnight, and then stayed up to watch the game. It was a long night.
Oh, bro, I work 12-hour shifts. I'm a welder. Believe me, I understand it. And I got 2 kids at the house.
Welders make money, though.
Yeah, we make money, but goddamn, you got to work for it, bro. All right, now you said, why am I still complaining? Or you said, are you still complaining? Yeah, I'm still complaining. Did you see the first half of the game, Logan?
Yeah, like I said, it was a long night, but I did, man. It was.
You see the second half?
I don't know, man. I don't like how Manny Diaz is. His blitz packages are very
Bro,
vulnerable,
but our defense
especially in
is,
the middle of the defense.
bro, our defense, actually, our defense numbers this year and last year, we're ranked in top 5 in all, damn near every defense statistical category, right?
Right.
So, I'm not,
Yeah.
you can't be perfect on defense. There's no way. My thing is, why did our offense not be aggressive in the second half?
So I've been waiting to talk to you about this because I showed you those messages. I hit you up a lot of times during the LSU game. How do you feel about our O-line? I'm not talking about quarterback play. I'm talking about offensive line.
I have no problem with
How do
offensive
you
line.
feel about our offensive line?
I have no problem with it. None at all. They played way better than Dave knows against West Nine because we had a better quarterback in, and we actually went to more of a spread system. When they were put in a position that they were drafted, I mean they were recruited for, they played well. They're not an I formation offensive line. Never have been. So when you get I formation
I
offensive
agree.
line, so that's my issue is the play calling more than the offensive line.
You know, so that's something I saw with this game because I remember watching the Savannah State game and our O-line got bullied by their fucking D-line.
Not really.
But
Not really.
yeah, they did, bro.
Nah,
Yeah, they
nah.
did.
Savannah State, bro. We almost dominated that game, man. I didn't see any O line getting
We
bullied.
did dominate it, but every game that I watch the replays to kind of just see where every section of our game is at, and our offensive line was getting bullied, bro.
You know, but you know when they get bullied, when they're put in a position to fail. I keep telling we're not an I formation offense.
That's what I was trying to get to. Is we're not. Yeah, exactly. We're not an I formation.
But
offensive
and he knew that when he took over the offensive line. So why would he even try to run that type of system when you don't have those type of players?
I can't stand John Rick. Fucking homeboy's brother needs to go, man. He is not.
That's his son.
Not no quarterback coach, bro.
That's Rick's son.
Not a quarterback coach.
That's Mark Rick's son.
He's not a quarterback coach.
First job ever in college football as a quarterback coach. How does that happen?
That's ridiculous.
See,
Not
though,
Miami.
see, I'm not a fan of being mediocre. I'm just not a fan of being mediocre. And we are beating teams that not even on our level at all. Not even close to being on our level. Not even, bro, they shouldn't even be in the same
We're
field as
teams
us.
that are on our level, but they're not. The wins that the wins that we have are not impressive. They're not like.
So
I'm
this
like,
is-
oh shit, this team's for real. You know what I'm saying?
So you ask me why am I still complaining? But you're saying everything that I'm saying.
Okay. I don't think you give Miami enough credit.
What do you mean give Miami enough credit?
I don't think you. Well, I mean, through adversity and then the way our quarterback is set up, we don't really have one.
We have a quarterback. We just started using him today.
More credit.
I'm trying to figure out what do you mean by giving more credit? I'm trying.
Hey, I feel you. I'm on the Perry train, bro. I'm all about the coasting.
I'm trying to figure out what you mean giving more credit. I'm not understanding what you mean by giving them more credit. I talk about what I see.
So what did you see that was so bad?
No, it's the second half. Did you watch my first half live video? Did you watch my halftime?
I'm saying.
Did you watch my halftime?
Question.
Did you watch my halftime live video? When we were spreading the ball around and being aggressive, and I came in, I talked trash.
I'm not.
In the second
I'm
half,
not trying to argue.
in the second half, he stopped calling plays. He got less aggressive. He sat on the ball.
That's how it's been. That's how it's always been.
That's what I was complaining about. That's what I saw.
That man always lets off the gas at the second half. Even if we're not winning, he lets off the gas.
So that's what I saw. That's what I'm complaining about.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not complaining about stuff that I'm not paying attention to. I'm not giving credit. In the first half, I gave all the credit in the world. Go look at the video I did in the first. Go look at the video I did at halftime. I gave all the credit in the world. And in the second half,
Alright, bro.
he disappointed
You
me.
don't gotta be so hostile, bro. It's okay.
I'm not hostile. Bro, this is how I talk. If you've been watching my show, you know this is me. I'm not hostile.
I've been watching you. You can tell by your Facebook messages I've been watching it.
Bro, this is me all the time. I'm not hostile. Ask anybody in the chat. This is me. This is who I am. Bro, I am very passionate about what I do. This is me. There is no fake or hostility. I ain't curse at you. I didn't yell at you, raise my voice or anything. This is who I am. This is who I am. This is who I am. Every single show, this is who I am. No different. Yeah, I do be hostile to. My bad. I do be hostile towards Rick. I do be him and his punk ass sons. I be hostile to. But
Are you going to any other Miami games this year?
no, I actually gave away all my tickets, man. I gave away the pit tickets. I gave away the Duke tickets.
So I should be back in Florida October 4th. Like I said, I've been in Korea for a year. I'm ready to get the hell out of here.
Man,
I hate it here.
you be safe.
I'm trying to go to the Duke game, hopefully. No,
And-
it's safe, bro. It's safe.
You know what, man?
It's just,
You know what, man? We might work something out, man. Them the last tickets. Those are the last tickets I was talking about doing a giveaway. I think. I don't know. No, I don't think.
I'm trying to say.
No, I don't think I was doing a Duke giveaway. I think I've already given those tickets away. If I haven't given those tickets away, I might. Since you coming back, I think I gotta look at my record. I think I've already given them away.
Game, boss.
But if I haven't, I'll let you get those tickets, huh?
Go to the Duke game. Just don't tailgate with me, because I'll put you to sleep before the game even comes.
Nah, I'm with 786. 786. I do my tailgate with 786 Canes. He has a setup for me. So.
I know my pops. He's got the green parking lot. So
Yeah, that's where we at.
definitely, I really want to go to a game, man. I really do. The last game I went to was the West Virginia, the bowl game. It was a great experience.
That was a beautiful game.
It was just,
You see the difference when compare? You seen a difference in that West Virginia game compared to when he was trying to run I formation, and then when he finally switched to the spread.
yeah.
The whole first quarter he was running I.
That's the thing. I'll never forget what Brad Kaya though was like. That man can do everything but get out of the pocket. Like,
But when he switched to the spread, we blew West Virginia out. When he was in I formation trying to run that read option bullshit, we couldn't even score points.
It was a good experience, man. I got over 10 minutes of a Snapchat story on my damn phone, man. It was awesome. I had a good time. I don't get to do that often, unfortunately, with my job. Just being able to go to the games, and I got family, but then when I see green and orange, I got a whole lot of family. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hey man, I appreciate. I'm about to get off this chat, man. I've been on way too long, but I had to talk to you.
Oh, it's all good, man.
Appreciate it, man. Hey man, hey, love you too, man. Man, you be safe over there, man. Like I said, man, I really appreciate you for what you do for all of us back in the States, man. You keep doing your thing, man. Love you, my brother.
Hey, same to you. I appreciate you, man. You're my entertainment after the game. I sit there and I watch your videos, and it's awesome to see. So
I appreciate.
Thing, bro.
We'll get up when you get back. We'll get up when you get back stateside, my brother.
Hell yeah. All right, bro.
All right. I said I was gonna call old buddy back, but I'm not. I'm getting off. I'm tired, man. I've been on it way too long. But hey, y'all know how we do it over here, man. And y'all know, Logan, y'all know I'm gonna call you. We gonna talk. We gonna chat it up. But hey, man, I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate all the love, man, all the support I get. And we gonna keep supporting our Canes, but I'm gonna always be 100% real. Unlike Dorian. Me and Dorian gonna do a show together one day. I really believe though. I really believe this here, man. If we was to get caught in a tailgate fight, right? And it was me and Dorian back to back. Hold on. If it was me and Dorian back to back, I don't want to take this call, but I'm gonna take it. Hey, hold on one second. I got to call my. This Dorian.
This me, man.
Hey, Dorian. Hold on. I'm about to say this here before you hang up on me. I'm about to say this, Dorian. I believe me and Dorian was in a tailgate fight, and we were back to back, and we were fighting off everybody. All the fighters, we fighting off the other team fans, we fighting off the bus, and me and him knocking everybody out. And then Coach Rick snuffed me. Boom. And then John Rick snuffed me. Boom. Dorian would snuff me. Boom. And I'll be getting beat up. I'll be getting. Then it'll be 3-on-1. Me and Dorian could clear the whole stadium, 100,000 people. Me and Dorian clear the stadium. But as soon as Mark Rick jump in and jump on me, it's over with, cuz. Ain't no more hope for me, man. Dorian gonna switch sides, bro.
Listen, man, you need to stop that, man. Look, stop that complaining, man.
Come, what am I not? Dorian, what happened in the second half?
Listen, I need to rewatch the tape, but look.
Okay.
From what I saw, right, I think the first drive, I think we stalled out.
Mm-hmm.
In the second drive, I think we threw a touchdown pass, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that put us up 31 nothing. And then the third drive, right, Joku dropped the touchdown pass on third down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then he went for it on fourth down. Now the conservative coach would have kicked the field goal.
No.
It was like 4th and 5.
What I mean by being conservative is the style of play calling. He went from being up tempo. He went from being up tempo though. He went from being up tempo to very conservative.
Ain't no need to go up tempo on the goal line. We good.
No, I'm talking about the whole second half. He still went from being up tempo. I wanted to know what happened to the tempo, cause that's what got us going.
Well, I'm commenting on the play calling itself, not the tempo.
But the tempo, but the
that last time the play was doing in the third quarter when we got that would have put us up 38-0. He was aggressive.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not.
That would have been our second score out of 3 drives in the third quarter. At that point, take him out and put Casey.
Because he hadn't had the experience, and I wanted to see him continue to be up tempo because when he wasn't up tempo with Malik, but as soon as he got Rozier in the game, he went up tempo. I mean, as soon as he got Perry in the game, he went up tempo, and then in the second half, he just got away from that. And I've watched him do that for years, and it frustrated me.
Well, I mean, you probably got a point there, but I guess I misinterpreted not being aggressive about a style of play
No.
he was calling, because the style of plays that he was calling was the same.
But he wasn't. His tempo had slow. He slowed down from hiking the ball with 25 seconds on the clock to hiking the ball with 5 seconds on the clock. You know what I'm saying? He was letting the defense get set. He was allowing the defense to get set when in the first half he wasn't allowing the defense to get set. That means a lot, though.
You got 6 more and a half.
I mean, that means a lot, though. There's a reason why you don't want the other defense. There's a reason why you don't want the team defense to get set.
Depends. So, again, I can't disagree with you on that. All I'm saying is that if you are 31-0 and you are aggressive, right, to score, to be up 38-0, to me, that means that you still was aggressive in the play ball.
Answer this question. Serious, answer this question. Do you think a coach like even Nick Saban, or I'm not even going to go offensive coach, Nick Saban would have never stepped off the gas?
Well,
I'm just saying.
I don't
Mike Leach would have never stepped off the gas.
Well, I don't agree with it. So let's start with Saban, right? Saban is traditionally a conservative, offensive-minded coach.
But over the last couple of years, he would have never stepped off the gas. But he even.
It wasn't until he hired.
I know.
Lane Kiffin until he started tempo and running it up.
But he would have never stepped off the gas. That's my point.
What you say?
But now he would never step off the gas. There aren't many coaches. There are many coaches. You know what happens when you step off the gas, and the score be 38-17, and it hurts you in the rankings as well. When you're trying to get back in that top 10, and we still haven't beaten anybody good.
But these rankings here don't mean nothing anyway.
But we still haven't beaten anybody good.
We haven't played anybody else good.
That's my
You
point.
can only play them on your schedule.
I agree with you.
My thing is, what I put that was, we favored to win every single regular season game from here on out.
Favored and doing it is
favored
two different things.
Let me finish. If we do that, right, we've accomplished what we wanted to in the regular season, and we playing Clemson again. So.
And I will be more confident.
That's all we got to do is take care of business, whether we win close or we blow them out.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. And I would feel way more confident.
And I dare any fan to tell me or complain or anything about us going 11-1, winning the rest of our games.
No one would complain about that, especially because we know we're gonna play better with Perry at quarterback, and the offense is gonna be better. No one would complain about that. What I'm complaining about right now is what I saw in the second half.
So let me ask you this question, right? What you saw today, let's just take the first 3 quarters. I don't even count the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter was washed. Did we improve as a team after this?
We improved with Perry. As soon as Perry got inserted into the game, we improved.
Just period. Did we improve?
As soon as Perry got inserted to the game, we improved. As soon as. There is no doubt about that. There is no doubt about that. Huh? I'm agreeing with you. Yeah.
Right. So the goal is moving forward with Perry. Now that he's going to have a whole week to prepare as the starter, which he didn't have this week. Right. Let's see how we look on a short week against UNC. Will we improve? So that's all. My thing is that's all you can ask for week to week.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you on that. What I'm looking at is the history of my coach.
So, but see,
he scares. It's a reason why though. It's a reason, bro. We lost our last 4 games last year and got manhandled in all of them, and then got manhandled this year. So where should I be confident at? You asked that question. Why should I be confident?
Well, first of all, we didn't get manhandled in all of them. We got manhandled against Clemson
and Wisconsin and LSU.
And that Wisconsin game was close.
Man, we got manhandled. Our offense got manhandled.
Wisconsin game was close.
Our offense got that first touchdown. That was it.
That game in the fourth quarter.
Our offense got
Like 4 points.
Our offense got manhandled. Our defense did it, and they got tired.
Well, we lost. The point is we lost. And I don't see that same effort from this team this year. I don't see us losing to that team this year like we did last year. Right? We improved from first season of the race to second season. Now was it what we is what we wanted? No, but we improved. And I guarantee you this year we're going to improve from last year. Guaranteed.
All right. Well, I just want to see improvements.
Guaranteed.
Hey, now you
And another thing about our offense, wait till Amari Richards is back.
he shouldn't be out. Your best friend suspended. Your best friend he ain't hurt. He ain't hurt. He ain't hurt. Who? Answer this question. Who got him hurt?
But regardless,
No, he got hurt and he went off on Malik and they don't want to play him.
regardless he's hurt. My point is that y'all people acting like Rick sitting him out. The man hurt.
Bro.
He hasn't practiced in 3 weeks.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, that's what the whisperings and rumblings are.
Man, so you know football.
I know, and I do know that there are coaches that do stuff like that, and you know football.
So he not gonna practice the man for 3 weeks.
Bro, he hired. Answer this question. He hired his son as the quarterback coach of the University of Miami. He's never been a coach before ever.
Man,
I'm just saying, bro. It's the truth. You act like I'm lying about something, Dorian. Oh my, am I lying?
I'm not saying.
Okay, so bro, I don't know what to put past Rick.
Oh, man.
Bro, I don't. All right, whatever. He got a track record.
But back to my point.
He got a track record.
Back to my point. Imagine how the offense is going to get even better. Like you said, we're going to get better with. Like now we add a first round draft pick back to the lineup.
So answer this question. Why did Rick wait so long? When I told you at the spring game, and you doubted me. When I told you at the spring game, you doubted me. When I told you at the Savannah State game,
But I need you to stop saying that, and you can go.
you don't need to stop saying nothing. Everything I said so far has been true. Period.
No, listen.
Period. I don't care. Period.
Stop saying I didn't support Rose Hugh as the starter. Don't listen to
No, you support. No, you wanted Jaron Williams.
Yeah.
I didn't say. I say you support. I say you support everything Rick
I
do.
wanted Perry.
let me clarify. I wanted to start Perry or Jared, but I personally think that Jared is a better quarterback.
Okay, but no, you that's not what you said though. In those chats, you argued me.
Go listen to the tape. Go listen to the.
I will.
Yes, it is.
I will.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. Dude.
I wasn't a Rozier advocate.
I never said you was. Never said you was. I said you defended Rick on Rozier. I said I said you're an apologist for Rick.
No, I did not. Only thing I said was it wasn't the play calling. I said once the quarterback changed, you're gonna see a difference. It wasn't he calling the same plays.
No, he's not. He's opened the book up. He's opened the book up, man.
Oh.
He has. He has. They are not. There. You know what? And it can't. But you know what bugged me out about it is, I said after the Westland game, after the Savannah State game, I came in and said, I don't know if to blame the play calling or the quarterback, but I know I'm blaming the coach because if he was calling the same type plays, then the quarterback should have never been in there. Period. So at the end of the day, it still falls on the coach. I'm being real, and that's what I said after the Savannah State game.
No, I agree with you. I agree.
So that's why I blame Rick.
So I agree with you on that.
Well,
I agree with you that Rozier should not have been our starter, but what I disagree with you on was that it wasn't the plays itself.
I don't know. Answer his question. Answer his question.
I was at that Toledo.
That would make it even worse, though.
Listen, let me finish. I was at that Toledo game last week, and I specifically watched the formations and the substitute patterns, and after the snap, how open guys were. It wasn't the play.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but that makes it even worse.
So people saying that he's a bad play caller, that's not true.
You know why? You know why they're saying it? Because he refused to play a quarterback that'll make him look good. That's his fault. That's his fault. That's his fault. That's his fault. He should have been playing Perry. It's his fault.
Okay, so say that he.
No, I'm not saying nothing. I'm not apologizing for shit. I ain't apologizing for nothing because I'm not apologizing for nothing because he should have been playing Perry. Go ahead, man.
Can I please finish?
Go ahead.
Please. Can I finish? Play calling and choosing personnel are two totally different things, man. He didn't make the best decision on choosing the quarterback. But don't sit up here and tell me that the play calling is bad when we got a guy who can't complete passes.
Bro, I don't know which was worse because the offense wouldn't move. Exactly. And I'm sitting here in the play. Bro, answer this question. Why does it look like they're getting more pressure on Rozier than they did when they look like they get more pressure on Perry?
Because he held the ball.
All right, hear me. So it looks like bad play calling because you decided to make that decision to play a horrible quarterback. That ain't my fault. Whatever, man.
You smarter than
I am smarter than that. I am smarter than that. And it's
okay, and you be at the games to know that when a quarterback holds the ball, ain't necessarily on the play call.
Bro.
He held the ball too long.
Bro, hear me. I don't know what he looking for. All I know is when he played Perry in the spring game, and I said what I said. If it looks better this year like it did today in the first half, then that's not my fault. It's his fault. Should have been playing him. Why am I going to drive a 1996 Ford Escort from here to Toronto, Canada, when I got a 2015 Cadillac or 2015 BMW 750? Why am I going to do that? I make myself look stupid. He made himself look stupid. So
we both agree on that. So
Okay.
can we move on?
Okay.
We agree on he didn't make the right personnel decision. So can we please move on from that?
Oh, bro.
The only thing I'm saying is that we look better from last week to this week, and watch how when Perry get 100, when Perry get.
You ain't gotta tell me about Perry, cause I'm more been screaming Perry.
Well, whoever.
I told Perry. You know what happens? You know what can happen? Great players can make bad play callers look great. Look at what happened with the Look at what happened with the triangle system when you had Jordan and Pippen and Shaq and Kobe, compared to when you had the Knicks. Just saying.
Well, you need players.
Just
You
saying.
need players to win.
Just saying.
You need players.
So why
You need
sit your players?
You need players. But
Why sit your
we
best
got
players?
playmakers,
Why sit your best player?
I couldn't hear you.
Why sit your best player?
Man,
Even the players.
Listen, can we move? We are in agreement that the man should have been starting number 5.
Huh?
I can't even argue with you on that.
So when you tell me that don't call it the play calling, what I'm saying is it's a combination of both. It's a combination of but it's also a combination of both, because when you're not aggressive anymore, it's the same thing. It happened at Georgia. So so why they fire him? This conversation going to. Maybe you're gonna talk another day. But you asking me why does Georgia look better now?
They balling. They got better coaches. They got better all around coaches. I cannot say that Kirby Smart himself is a better coach than Mark Richt is.
He got a better play call. He got a better play caller though. He got a better play caller as offensive coordinator.
I disagree. I can say that he has a better staff than they do.
The offense look better than ours.
No.
Their offense don't look better than ours. Their offense don't look. So are you telling me their offense last year and their offense this year don't look better than our offense?
Yeah, so far, but I can't say that moving forward.
No, I'm saying last year offense looked better than ours and this year offense looked better than ours.
Yeah, so far.
So that's all I'm saying. So they got a better play caller because they went to a national championship game last year.
Wow.
Hey, with a better offense. They went to a national championship game last year with a better offense and the same offense that Mark Richt had the year before. It's not like I'm lying. I ain't lying, Dorian. I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying. I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to you.
Well, we're not speaking the same language, man.
I'm speaking English. You're not. You're wanting to defend Rick, and I'm telling you facts. They went to the national championship game last year with the same players that Rick had, and the offense was better. Bro, their offense was better. Their offense. No, they went because of that offense. But that offense was explosive last year. That offense was explosive. Okay. It was. It was. No, they threw the ball too. No, they threw the ball, and they actually rotated running backs, unlike Rick. Actually rotated running backs. That's why running backs didn't get hurt. Every running back at University of Georgia got hurt on the Rick. All of them.
We not rotating running backs.
We didn't last year. That's why running backs got hurt. And the year before last we didn't. That's why running back. We used 2 running backs. We had like 5. We only used 2. We used 2 running backs. All running backs got hurt last year. Same thing happened when he was at Georgia. It's not like I'm lying about something. I'm telling you the truth.
Say that again,
We rotated 2 running backs last year, and both our running backs got hurt. Same thing. That's the only reason he started playing DJ Dallas at running back.
No.
Same thing happened at Georgia when he got every running back at Georgia hurt.
Listen, only one of the running backs got hurt.
Both our running backs got hurt last year.
Who was both?
Only
one got hurt.
How many running backs we had on the roster last year? He didn't play at Trey Gray at all last year.
We had 2. We had Treyon didn't play, but we had 2.
Okay. Who got hurt?
It was Walden and Hurt. Walden got hurt.
Okay.
And he moved Dallas up.
Okay. And you know why Walden got hurt? Because that was the only running he was running. Bro, I'm just being honest with you. That was the only guy he was running. The same thing happened in Georgia with all the running backs in Georgia. You keep telling me to listen, but you won't listen. The same thing happened in Georgia. Oh my.
He didn't get hurt from a head. He twisted his ankle.
God, hear me. You're not hearing what I'm saying. Every running back that under Rick at Georgia got hurt, blew out a knee. He ran them too much. If you put too much wear and tear on a running back, they're gonna get hurt, and that's what he did. And he ran what's his name in the ground last year. He ran him in the ground last year, man.
He ran one. He got hurt the second game. How did he run him into the ground?
Okay.
It wasn't the end of the season. He twisted his ankle the second week of the season.
Okay. All right.
So how he run him into the ground?
Okay. All right,
He
man.
had like 40 carries on the season, but he ran.
Hear me. Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm just,
I'm going, bro. All right. All right.
listen. So let's talk
How,
this year, though. This year, the carries between Dallas and Homer.
it should be more than just Dallas and Homer though. You should get at least Lingard or
Lingard is getting locked in.
he got worked in
Getting locked
today.
in.
He got worked in today. Him and Westland got worked in today. I want to see them continue to get worked in so you don't kill our running backs.
I think you will, because you can't sit Lingard. I mean, he's too talented not to play. So yeah, you got to get some carries.
He sat Perry.
Oh, bye, man. Listen.
Ah, you say he can't sit Lingard because he's too talented to play.
Bye, man.
You know, hey, Dorian.
Man, go to bed.
Dorian, am I wrong? Hey, you said he can't sit Lingard because he's too talented to play, and I said he sat Perry.
Oh my God.
I'm not lying.
First of all, who starts at running back is really Thomas Brown's decision anyway. Who's getting carries?
Could be you right, but Rick's a control freak. He got his hand on everything.
Oh, so we're gonna blame. Oh my God.
Hey, answer this question. If you are running a company, right? If you are running a company, who was the first to get blamed? The CEO, right? Right?
I mean, I don't know, man.
You know the CEO the first to get blamed. He's the CEO.
Not necessarily. Somebody on the front line probably shouldn't get him.
No, that's what you that guy throws somebody. You must be a CEO. Dorian, I don't see you. You got to be a CEO somewhere. What company you running? You know what though, man? I can sit here and talk with you for hours, man. Cause you know what? Cause I got a different respect level. I got a different respect level for you.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to give people, the time, man. They need to laugh, man. Y'all need to stop blaming Rick for everything.
Blame Rick for everything. Hey, and I'm gonna tell y'all need to blame Rick for everything because by blaming him is the only reason why Perry played today. Because if it wasn't for the media and all the fans getting on him, Malik would still be the quarterback. Period.
Oh my God! So now you say he pressured.
Oh, he got pressured. Oh yes, he got pressured. Oh, he got pressured. Yeah, he got pressured. You don't think he got pressured? Oh, they pressured him.
Rick ain't getting fired, man. So
He got. Okay. All right. All right.
He's not getting fired.
Okay. But it's year 3. He only got 2 years left. They might not fire him, but man, boy, they might not. He only got 2 years left after this year.
Listen, man, we gonna have.
He ain't signed no contract extension.
All this time, he ain't gonna even be a point to even have this discussion.
Oh, hey, that's the one thing I hope you're right about. We win a national championship with Rick.
We ain't ready for that yet, but I think we can run the table, man. I think that Clemson game is gonna be a lot more closer than it was last year.
You know what, man? You can say what you want to say. He was a real bitch last year by kicking a field goal. You can say whatever you want to say. Say whatever you want to say. So that's it. We won't prepare for the first game of the season either. That's coaching.
You're right.
That's coaching.
You're right.
It's all coaching. Had 8 months to prepare.
You're right. You're right. I cannot disagree with you on that. But what I can say is that luckily that was an ACC game, and luckily we can still accomplish all of our goals.
Can you give me one team? Can you give me one team? And I'm gonna hang up on this one. Give me one team besides maybe Notre Dame. Serious, because nobody knew what way that game was gonna go. Notre Dame might have been favored. I have no idea who was favored. Can you give me one team? Besides Notre Dame, can you give me one team that Miami has beaten, that Mark Richt has beaten in Miami, that we weren't favored to win? That we weren't favored to win. There hasn't been. We were favored in that game, yes, sir. Every team that we've been favored to win, we've beaten, but we've lost the teams that we've been favored to.
You probably gonna disagree with me, but we were favored to beat West Virginia in their bowl game.
Yeah, we were. We were favored to win that game.
That thing was probably
Nah, we were favored though. We were favored by like 2 points or 3 points. We were favored though. And you know what happened? He went to the spread instead of that read option. That's why we won. Because in the first quarter he was trying to run that read option, and then he finally went to the spread, and they couldn't guard us. They couldn't guard all our receivers.
on the table moving forward. Man,
Just
we straight, man. We straight. We all right.
I I'm about to, bro, I've been on for almost 3. It's my longest chat ever. Ever.
Cool, man.
Hey, Dorian, man, for real shit, man. I love you, my brother. Real talk, man. And we gonna do a segment, man. Me and you.
Man, I wish you was going to the FSU game, man.
Nah, I got some things that I need to tighten up, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
that's why I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? I got some things I need to tighten up. Brother been a little going through some little shit this year. You know what I'm saying? So instead of me not being able to enjoy the games and not being able to go to enjoy the games, I give tickets away
Yeah.
so somebody can enjoy
Next
it.
year, though, man.
Huh?
Always next year.
Always next year, man. Always next year. God willing, man. But God got me, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, man.
Yeah. Somebody asked about my donation tab. I'm gonna put it in the chat. If anybody want to donate, I definitely take money because shoot, my brother could always use it. Hey, Dorian, man, love you, my brother. You hit me back, man.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah.
That's my brother, man. Me and Dorian go at it all the time. But that's my brother for real, man. So yeah, I definitely let you guys know what the cash app is, cause I ain't lying to you, bro. I do give away a lot. I'm not asking, but I've had a few people ask me what my cash app is today. So yeah, I'm gonna put it up there. If anybody want to donate $1, $2, do what you do, man. 'Cause it definitely will be used to do something for the channel. It definitely will be used to do something for the channel. I can promise you that. To give away something. So it's in the chat. It's in the chat. If anybody decides to donate, man, believe me, it will definitely be put to good use. And if not, hey, I appreciate it anyway. This is 2 hours and 40 minute show. I'm done. Appreciate all the likes, the new subscribers. If I've gotten any, I don't know. I haven't checked yet. Um, all right. Well, do what you can do, man. I'm barely good on YouTube, so whatever you can do, man. I appreciate it, man. If you can spread the word, man, I appreciate it, man. Whatever I do is going to buy better equipment or give away T-shirts. Or I'm gonna give away a pair of these at the end of the year. I'm gonna buy another set of these. These like $200. So I'm gonna buy another set of these and give a set of these to Gold Crusher candies away at the end of the year. Um, so whatever, man. If the people do, they do. They don't. I'm still gonna do me, and I'm still gonna do giveaways. It is what it is, man. Love you guys, man. I'm out.